That was different.
I thought Fifth gave him that chain. He got that shit made, bro.
He got it
He said
made,
that
bro.
only
Hey, that's
because he
corny. That's
said
corny.
niggas gonna make
That's
him
corny.
got him rapping like he 50. And he
That's
got
No,
the
that's
chain.
corny,
corny.
bro.
That's super corny. That's super corny. That's super corny. I'm mad you
That
said
shit
that, bro, because
funny.
I thought 50 was fucking with him and gave him the chain, bro.
No, bro, he got that shit made. Johnny Dang made that shit,
Hey,
bro.
that's insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's insanity, bro. That's like me making Rockefeller Records chain. Hey, that's crazy, dog. That's
So
crazy.
so that's what I'm saying. Like it's all those things. Like if I sell a nigga some shit,
Nah, if you get the cosign to make the Rockefeller chain from Jay, it's not that crazy.
But why
I
didn't
wouldn't
give
look.
you one?
I wouldn't look at you crazy.
right?
Super corny. Why didn't give you one? You see what I mean, Dre? Like, why did 50?
Exactly.
50's a
Exactly.
real nigga, bro. He's gonna give you a chain. That nigga has bread, bro. If he
Niggas
fucking
press
with
for
you like that.
time. But I'm saying, I feel what you saying is crazy as fuck. But if somebody say, "Hey, you could get the chain," it's not really that crazy no more, though. To me,
But it's like you got it to spit it in a video, nigga. I mean,
niggas is rich. Niggas do stupid shit.
no, but I'm just saying the optics is crazy.
That's
When I found out that
appropriation,
you
though,
got
though,
it
bro.
made, like
He
Yeah,
got it to
that's
spin
low
it in the
key
video. That's a
appropriation.
fact. He went and got a van to crush it in the video. That's a fact. He did them things.
no, okay, I
But
understand the
he
van
said
shit.
it
You
was
going
the
against
actual
Dot,
van.
but you're not 50.
Nah, chop. You being too nice, bro. When I found out it wasn't the same van, I
Yeah,
said, yo, this
bro.
nigga is OD cap. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. That shit disappointed me, bro. I thought it was the real van.
Nah, bro. That shit a
That nigga's
replica
wild.
van.
That nigga's wild.
He got
I'm
I
sorry.
replica
still like the van. It's hard.
replica G unit chains, replica vans. This shit
Nah,
crazy.
nigga, AI replica vans and replica chains and AI. That don't sound crazy to y'all, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Nigga in the
crazy,
chat,
bro.
like if I sell a nigga some shit, and then a nigga go online talking about, nigga, I got your fucking Louis bag, nigga. It's like, nigga,
That's
I sold it to
crazy.
you.
That's crazy.
Not
I ain't
more
gonna lie.
crazier than a fake daughter. Like it's all crazy.
Oh shit, nigga said a fake daughter. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie though, bro. I don't think Kendrick lied about that daughter shit. Like that nigga Kendrick don't got a track record of lying
He,
though, bro.
bro, it ain't no lying. You wanna know what's crazy?
That's
Once
fan. That's
I'm gonna
fan. That's
tell y'all,
fan.
I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Once Dot started finding out the niggas was fucking taking that daughter verse out, that's when the nigga hit the copyrights. Like you can't even do nothing with that record now. Cause nigga, I'm standing, I said what I said with it. So now you can't even post nothing about Meet the Grams unless it's the full fucking song, bro.
What you mean they was taking the daughter verse out? What you talking about?
It was niggas taking the daughter verse out like Meet the Grams without the daughter verse. So
Who the fuck would do that?
that was the only shit that Kendrick applied the copyrights on. You know, he removed the copyrights from all the other records.
Yeah.
But once that nigga found out niggas was taking the daughter verse out, Kendrick applied the copyrights. Like, nah, nigga, keep that shit. I said what I said, bro. Keep the shit in.
No, that shit's gonna age well.
Yo, Chop.
What? Go ahead.
Yo,
Hell no.
Now,
Y'all
what you
sound
think
like
about
fans.
that? You heard about that nigga? What's the nigga name? Cool Leaks, or whatever the nigga name is. What
the
you heard what he
nigga
said?
said Drake gave him 150 racks.
Yeah, yeah. You heard it?
Yeah, I heard that shit.
That's facts.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I
I
believe that
don't know.
shit
I
too.
ain't
Y'all
talk.
niggas ain't hear that shit, bro.
I heard that shit, bro. I thought it was true.
Let me. I'm
I
gonna
So
ain't.
play that shit.
what made me
I'm gonna
think it
find the
was
clip and I'm
true
gonna play
was the
it.
nigga that came out with the video of his dad's suitcase and shit, because that is video proof. Drake
Don't hold
literally
on,
lied.
but Cash, that shit don't make no sense, bro. The
Why not?
items that's in that was put on the shit on Kendrick on the shit, right?
Yeah.
Like the glove and all that shit. This
Uh-huh.
that did not come from Dennis Graham's suitcase, bro.
It
Cause
did, bro. If you go
no,
on
it
Reddit,
didn't, bro. Because Dennis
bro.
Graham's suitcase was lost in Jamaica in 2021.
No,
Like
listen, bro. Go on
the
Reddit. There's
shit.
a nigga
Nah,
that
they got a
posted the
video.
receipt. He posted the receipt, bro. You can literally click the receipt and read it, bro.
No, no, no. I'm
It
not saying that that's not. I'm not saying the items aren't legit. I'm saying those are two separate incidences. That's what I'm saying. Like the shit I think the shit that's lost. That's some shit that Drake left at the New York hotel. It ain't got shit to do with Dennis Graham's suitcase. Nothing.
I don't
Cause
think
that
so,
shit.
because it's the
You
same item,
Google it.
bro.
Just Google it. That shit. The shit that Dennis Graham's lost. He lost his suitcase in 2021 in Jamaica, bro, and he
Then
put
why
I
does
out
it
think
a
have an
even the
O?
reward for
shit
that
you
Why
shit.
does
believe
why
is
does
just
it
all
have an
against Drake.
authentic? Why
He put out a reward for that shit
That
because he
horrible
said that
ass
the
shirt. They
why
items
does
was
should have
it have?
sentimental.
kept it
Hold on.
stolen.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna read the prescription date for you and see if this is true. Why does
No,
it
no,
have
no.
an
I'm
authentic
not
drink
saying
for
the
Drake on it,
prescription
bro?
is invalid. You missing my point. I'm saying that those are two completely different things that niggas is trying to piece together. This Dennis Graham suitcase was
How?
lost in 2021 in Jamaica. The items that was found that's a part of this whole shit. That's some shit Drake lost in a New York hotel. Those are two different things. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on. So he had
Oh, he didn't give a fuck
his
what you
father
said.
had his son's Ozempic
I'm
prescription and
saying the
Adderall
shit,
shit
all
in
the
his
pills
suitcase,
and all
bro.
that shit ain't got nothing to do with Drake's dad, bro. Niggas pieced that together because they remember Dennis Graham lost his suitcase, so they just assumed that those are the items that was in the suitcase. That suitcase shit happened in 2021, bro. In Jamaica, he lost his suitcase in Jamaica. Google it.
Bro, the prescription says 223 though on the pills,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm telling you. He lost his suit. When you Google Dennis Graham suitcase Jamaica, it comes up, bro. He lost his suitcase in Jamaica, and he put out a reward for somebody to find it because the items
But
went
you
in
you
there.
see what I'm
According to him,
saying
was
though, right?
sentimental.
But do you see what I'm saying? You're saying that the suitcase was from some other shit. Kendrick's this is not talking about the suitcase. It's talking about
Exactly, but
your
that's what I'm saying. Niggas saying that the items was a part of Dennis Grant. I'm saying no, niggas. That's what niggas is conflating. That shit is not true. It's two different things
I
that
think
niggas is
that's an
conflating.
irrelevant thing though, bro, because the shit that Kendrick said was proven by the video though. That's all I'm saying.
I
That
don't
could
think
be
that you
conflated.
understand what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying what Kendrick said was invalid. I'm saying the prescription and all that shit is some real shit Drake lost. I'm saying niggas trying to put this angle that this is items, and I think niggas is doing that to try to play to the narrative that Drake planted this shit because they're trying to use the fact that
That's what they're trying to do. That's what
niggas
they're
is
trying to
trying to
do.
use the fact that Dennis Graham lost his suitcase to try to play the angle that was intentionally lost so that it can fall in the hands of these niggas and he can just play. That's what niggas are trying to do, and that's what I'm saying. That Dennis Graham shit, that doesn't even make sense that would even happen because that shit happened in 2021 in
Yeah,
Jamaica.
yeah, yeah, that shit don't make sense.
That's
Because
what
the
I'm
dates is
saying
on.
though.
Bro, you know what's crazy too? They
That's
have the
crazy how
dates on
long
the
it took
receipt
y'all to
of
get
the
on the
shit the
same
nigga Drake
page.
bought, bro. Bro, they have the dates on the receipt of the shit the nigga Drake bought, bro.
Exactly. So like
It
that's
don't
what
add up.
I think it's the Mark Hotel in New York. The items that was in that picture, that's what that's from. That happened 2000. That's happened last year, 2023.
Yeah, bro, you know what's even more crazy? They took a picture of IG of Drake on the same day at the jeweler, and then posted the
Exactly.
receipt from that. Bro, it's
Exactly. So,
two.
but it's Cash. I'm glad you mentioned that, bro. This is what I don't understand when niggas
Oh,
saying
y'all
this whole
niggas
plan.
deep into it. I ain't know none of
Listen,
that.
listen, listen, listen. This is what I don't understand. I
Yeah,
need to
Dre, they
put
have
their
evidence,
thinking
bro.
caps on. I
Y'all
niggas need to
niggas
put
on
their
it
thinking
different.
caps on, right?
My fault.
Remember what Cash just said. There's video evidence. There's pictures
I'm out of
of
my
Drake.
league.
There's pictures of Drake at the jewelry location where the receipt is at. So we know the
Yep.
receipt is valid. But you telling me everything else is planted?
Bro, you know what
Everything else
ended
is
that?
fabricated, but the why is the receipt involved in it? That doesn't make
Bro,
sense.
you know what already debunked the shit? They have the shit, bro. A nigga did an AI recreation of the receipt, bro. So basically the receipt was blurry. The nigga used AI to recreate the receipt and you can see everything clear. It's on Reddit, bro. The shit has like 5,000 likes on that joint.
No, but the
That's a
receipt
mad
part,
popular
that's what made
post.
me think like, okay, yeah, the receipt part and niggas trying to spin that Dennis Graham
That
suitcase
shit
angle, I
is
was
some
like,
real
yeah,
shit.
niggas is trying to fabricate some shit because
Yeah, they're
it
trying to
doesn't make sense
OVO.
how all of these things, the glove and on the shirt, they try to say the shirt that says shorty on it was like a short joke, and all these things were like planted because he was trying to throw him off and like it then why is the receipt included? Because the receipt is
Thank you.
legit.
Thank you.
The
It's a
receipt
legit
is
receipt.
legit. He really went to that. So where's the angle with the receipt? That doesn't make sense.
Nah, Drake got caught lying, bro. That's all it is. He got caught lying.
No facts.
That's
I'm
all
gonna
it
play it.
is.
I'm gonna find the clip. I'm gonna
I ain't
play
gonna
for you.
lie, yo, Gary, and it's funny because they show the medicine, and you know the prescription stickers that they put on there, it had the nigga name on there, dog.
Everything's on there, bro. I
Everything's
saw
on
that
there. I was
shit,
like,
bro. I didn't get happy when I got scared when I saw that shit because,
yeah, that
bro,
shit was
Kendrick.
scary.
It's scary because Kendrick. We already knew that nigga don't be lying like that, bro. He's never been exposed for lying on record. So when he said it, I already knew something was wrong. The fact that he felt bold enough to say it. Then when that nigga released the video and the receipt, hey son, the shit getting weirder and weirder. I'm not gonna lie,
All
it's
right,
Yeah.
getting really
here
weird.
it go. Y'all listen to this real quick, man. It's like 3-4 minutes. Y'all listen to this.
Can you speak on the 150K Drake put out for the info? Oh hell yeah, that ain't discreet. I can talk about this shit all.
I like these conversations. This is street shit. Okay, let me tell you about this bitch ass nigga. Drake sent some niggas to Atlanta, not knowing. See, this is why I say Kendrick fucked him up at. Kendrick power trickled down to me. He tried to come down here and get some niggas some money to put information on Kendrick. Now, mind you, I can't get no information on Kendrick because I'm only tied to his friend named L. L is actually on the timeline with us. L got less followers than me. People are so dumb, they don't realize it's people with like 100 followers or like 5K followers that's actually like related to this nigga. His sister is on fucking Twitter. All of us are on Twitter. They just looking at me because I got so many followers. I say, bro, y'all niggas don't really understand what's happening. So they come to me. They try to get one of my little homies 150K. They try to give him 100K, right? So I say, what they asking for? They say they want to know something about Kendrick. I said, Kendrick ain't from Atlanta or fucking Chicago. So what the fuck they asking? They said, what do you know about that? What did you know about Whitney and all that shit? And I said, Whitney who? My girl? I said, because my girl ain't Whitney. They said, no, Kendrick girl. I said, Whitney is up there with him. Now, mind you, that's a bombshell. They don't know that. Drake talking all that shit about why you live in New York. I said, oh, they stupid. I said, take the money. I'm gonna tell them a lie. So I took the 100. I said, matter of fact, on top of that, I said, tell them put the 50K on it and I'll tell them where they at. I told them Kendrick was in fucking LA still. They gave me the money and I gave 50K to my niggas. And they was like, oh, we got it. And they was like, why you in? The next song, what was that song? What song? Family Ties came out. And we laughed. And I said, that nigga's stupid. So while Drake was talking about bait and all that shit, I said, nigga, we got your money and you ain't even getting it. I was like, you didn't get no information, you dumbass nigga. But I couldn't say it.
That reverse mole shit he did was so corny. That was so corny. That was so fake. Come on.
Drake is dumb, bro. I said, this nigga, he is so fucking stupid. They gave me I said, give me 50 more K and I'll tell you something. I said, okay, they in LA right now. Mind you, Whitney and fucking Kendrick is in fucking New York at the time. That nigga was in the street. He doesn't in the street. He doesn't know this shit. He's getting played. Exactly. He a Canadian nigga trying to get information from Black Americans from the hood. Don't know nothing about this violence. No, that nigga he got exploited. That nigga stupid. That's why I was talking crazy on the time the other day. I said, I got this nigga. I said, I got 150 bands for nothing. And that's what Kendrick said. You came back with no receipts. I said, exactly, nigga, because you fucking stupid. You know he was talking to, dummy. You fucking idiot. You gave me 150 bands. I should have asked for 200. But that nigga went and put Family Ties out, and then Kendrick smoked his ass. I was like, well, that's what you get for trying to. He said you try to put money in the streets, and you came back with no receipts. I said, exactly, nigga. I said, you stupid ass nigga. You fucking.
And it's not the first time you've done that because it backfired with Pusha too. This nigga can't learn from his mistakes, clearly.
He think niggas gonna tell him for money. I was like, you have to understand something about hood niggas. Certain hood niggas that are broke will give you that information. If you run into a nigga who is not, the thing about him that fucked him up, I'm popular, right? So when you run into a popular nigga, you have to understand, I already have money. So you can't really get anything out of me that I don't already have. Like, giving me 100K or 150K is like giving me some shit that I got for a feature. So I'll take that any time of the day. He didn't realize he was talking to me. I was like, I'm not going to destroy a nigga from America for some Canadian niggas. I said, you got the game fucked up. So he lost. He lost his money. And then he had to take that L when Kendrick responded back to him that fast. I said, oh, this nigga green. That's what we call it. We call it green. This nigga green. He don't know nothing. Stupid ass.
Yep, I saw that shit, bro. But if niggas was smart, they would have peeped that in the Hard Part 6, bro. Drake contradicted himself in two lines. He said, um, we planted the information. He's no. He said first, the niggas that you get your information from are some clowns.
Yeah, and
He
then he
said
said,
that.
turn
Then
around and said, yeah, I caught that.
exactly 5 lines later, he said, we planted the information. When I heard I was like, I felt bad for Drake because I was like, oh, this nigga really doesn't know anything because he was contradicting himself a lot.
I mean,
And on top of
technically,
that,
that still could be true. but it's less likely to be true because technically,
You know
if
when I knew it was trolling, Gary, when Wack came in here. I'm gonna tell you some shit I never said when Wack came in here. Wack came in here and was like, she following Dave Free, but she not following him. It's looking crazy, bro. I saw in a Facebook post with that shit like a week before he came in and said it. And it was like a viral post, bro. So I was like, yo,
I
these
honestly
niggas,
think that Dave, I think Dave Free shit, like with the hearts and all that shit. I think that nigga was trolling Drake with that shit.
no, that's not, that heart was old. That heart was
Nah, I
old.
know that, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I think that like it wasn't that old. It was only like a month, a couple of months at the most.
I don't know. I just know they all grew up together, bro. So I just think when you're a famous rapper and you're a millionaire and you don't have information, like that's a sign you shouldn't go into this battle. You can't battle a nigga in 2024 and not have no personals on niggas when it's that high
I mean,
stakes, bro.
so I tried to, like, I'm thinking in my head, like, what makes sense? Because I'm like, all right, like the line you pointed out, I saw that, like, the first time I heard it, I caught that contradiction. But then I'm just like, well, technically, if Drake knows he has a mole in OVO, right? And he's not out in the mole, he just knows he got one, right?
Yeah.
He could be feeding the mole false information, knowing that information is going to get back to Kendrick. So that's why I said it technically doesn't, it might not necessarily contradict, but it's unlikely that Drake is that savvy to do some shit like that. So I think, like you just said, the more likely scenario is that the nigga, it was a contradiction
So
because of the.
wait, Gary, you telling me that how is it a contradiction when the niggas that he got the information from was a joke and we fed them that information so because we
No,
knew
no,
we
no,
was
no, no,
gonna
no.
go back and tell you.
What I'm saying is that
What you talking about?
if I know a nigga in my camp is a rat and it's like is an informant or whatever, I'm not, and I don't want to out him. I'm just gonna feed him false information, knowing it's gonna get back to whoever, right? But I don't think Drake is that savvy enough to do that. So yeah, he could be. That's
Hey
the way
Gary,
how both statements could
regular
be true.
people do that. Gary, what you talking about?
I don't think Drake is that savvy enough to do that.
Nah, don't do that, bro. Regular people do that.
Nah, I don't think.
Cause
I
that's the
personally
only.
don't think.
If I know if I want to know if one of my homeboys talk about me, bro, I'll give him some. I'll feed him some false information. When that shit get back to me and I know it's false, that mean that nigga the only nigga that told the shit. Cause I
No,
gave
I
him
know
that
that, but what
information.
I'm saying is that
What you talking about?
piecing
Why
together
wouldn't
all the
Drake be
shit
that
that
savvy to do that?
piecing together all the things that Drake
It's
has
a
done and all the
battle,
things
bro.
that he is. What I'm saying is that piecing together all the things that Drake has done and said during this whole shit, it don't really make no. It doesn't make much sense that that would be the truth. Like I don't
Also,
think
you
that's what
gotta
happened.
think war is about information, bro. If I have more information on you in a war and I have less weapons, I can beat you. That's the problem. Like, is when you're searching for information on the other person, you run the risk of alerting their team. The point of this shit is to get information without them niggas knowing. So if they know, that means you've crossed paths with someone that's loyal to them, and now your whole operation is exposed because niggas know you're looking. We know to be aware. We know that you don't have anything because you're looking for information. If I knew her, do you? I don't remember anyone saying Pusha T was calling around for information. The
I know.
nigga Drake
I
did.
do remember. I do remember Drake putting some money out there for Push too, though. I do
He
remember
did,
that.
bro. Remember
He did.
Drake? Drake didn't even know where Push got the info. Remember, that's why he was dissing Kanye. He thought Kanye gave him the info.
And
Then
Push
Push
said
went and
40
No,
said
but
gave him the
after
he
info.
that, I
said it was
remember
40.
Push
Yep,
addressing it. Push addressed it. He was like, you now you putting money out here on the streets trying to get info, nigga. Ain't no info on me out here, nigga."
that's what he said. And he remember that's why Drake was mad at Kanye. They was always mad, but he started dissing Kanye because of that. He thought Ye snitched or some shit. Then Push said, nah, it was 40 pillow talking with a girl. That shit crazy. Drake really in the dark. That nigga don't know. That's why when the weekend said you got leaks in your operation, I said, oh, that nigga really don't got real friends around. It's a lot of signs that point to that. That it's a lot of niggas that don't fuck with him in his circle. It's a lot of
That's
signs
a
that point to
fact,
that.
Cass. That's a fact.
He doesn't know it though. That nigga doesn't. Drake doesn't know it though.
I don't know until I see 11-year-old girl, bro. That shit all allegations. But Kendrick used that shit to nigga make a dog ass record. I put it to you like that.
I thought that Family Matter shit was fire though. I just thought Drake kept dissing other people because he didn't have 7 minutes much of material for Kendrick alone, bro. I don't think he did. He wasn't saying much.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, I see.
You mean Ebony Prince?
Nah, put it in the
Uh,
chat, Trap.
hey Trap, you know who they saying that is, bro? Trap, you know who they saying that is, bro? They saying on Twitter, right, that there was a glitch in the X shit, and you can track whose account it is, right? All of their some niggas is saying they think it's Kendrick.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah,
heard that. I heard that, but I don't think that that's true because niggas is saying like, so basically what he's saying, what they said was is that when you search dude name right on Twitter, like under people, Kendrick's profile comes up too. So, but the thing that puts a hole in that theory is that if I search Drake's name, Kendrick's name comes up too on when I search Drake name. So, I mean, you can try that with other people, and it don't really, it's not really consistent enough for that to really make sense.
I don't think it's true either, but that's what niggas were trying to speculate.
Niggas was definitely trying to. I definitely saw that too. Initially, niggas was speculating that it was Kendrick. Then niggas started speculating it was some other. Niggas all over the place. Niggas don't know who that is, or even if it's somebody that it's somebody tied to the hotel though, because they talk because they definitely
Yep,
they showed a picture of what's the white girl? What's the white girl that played on Law and Order SVU? The detective Benson.
I don't
The plays
remember.
Benson. You know what you're talking about? The actress, she stayed at the hotel and apparently she left some at the hotel too. So like he showed like her name written on like a basically like a bag that you keep people shit in when they like he showed her name like people basically saying like people leave shit here all the time.
Damn, they said a altercation with the reporter, the writer nigga, bro, the cripple nigga, bro. Damn, bro. Cause you know what scared me? The nigga said, yeah, wheelchair Jimmy wouldn't be proud of what you did. That's why I'm like, yo, come on, son. Don't tell me the nigga did the wheelchair, the handicap nigga grimy, bro. Don't tell me that. He said 800,000, bro. That nigga said 800K for that shit. I'm on that shit now. Damn, bro. Where is that nigga? That's what I want to know. Where is he at?
Where is who?
The nigga Christopher Alvarez, bro. Damn, somebody just commented 16 hours ago and said 625,000 moved out of the account 10 hours ago. He probably paid that nigga for that video, bro.
Wait, what happened?
Someone said they checked that account and
What account?
625,000 the account in the clip that yeah, the crypto account.
Whose crypto account? Drake's?
No. The dude that's asking for the video of what happened with Drake and the nigga Christopher Alvarez, bro.
Who is Christopher Alvarez?
The handicapped nigga in the wheelchair in the picture with Drake.
Oh, right.
The dude threatened to expose him, son.
So,
He
and that's the
said
Ebony Prince nigga that's threatened?
the Ebony, yeah, bro. The
So
dude
the
said
Ebony
I
Prince nigga is threatening Drake to expose whatever he did with the Christopher Alvarez shit,
yeah.
and you saying
Somebody
what with the money
somebody
now?
asked him somebody asked him for the video for $800,000, and
Mm-hmm.
then they checked on Reddit. They checked that nigga's crypto account, and 10 hours ago he made a deposit for $625,000.
Mm.
Some shit definitely about to get out soon. Damn, bro. Probably by the end of the probably by the end of this week, some shit can come out.
Damn. So what you think he did with that nigga,
I have no idea, bro.
or to him?
That's why I asked, is that nigga alive? That's what I'm trying to find out, bro.
Oh, you mean the Christopher Alvarez dude is alive? I saw his his
What's he saying about it?
Instagram. I don't think
What's
he's
he
at
saying?
nothing.
They told that nigga keep your mouth shut, bro. They probably push a nigga down the stairs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think. They probably push a nigga down the stairs, bro. This shit is crazy.
I don't even want to think about what. I don't even want to think. What, yeah, man. I don't even want to think about what could possibly.
Nah, I don't either, bro. Because that I wonder why did Kendrick wild out on that Meet the Grams? Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. Niggas like him should die. That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, why would you say that?
Man, I don't even want to
I don't
think.
I don't want to know either, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, Drizzy. Oh, it. I hope it's nothing that can ruin that nigga career, though. Oh man,
Damn, bro.
that'd be nasty work, man. You think it was TMZ?
Shouldn't.
I still ain't forgave them niggas over that shit, bro. That shit was wild. How you feel about Axe saying the nigga lied though? He said Drake lied. He said Drake lied about the yeah. He said Drake lied about the Dave Free shit. He said Drake lied about the Dave Free shit. Axe said hold on, let me find the clip. Let me find the clip.
Damn. My bad. I'm reading the comments. This Reddit shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that would be a crazy twist. Nigga sound like he fell off a cliff. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was catchy. Trap. You know that shit not seeing Euphoria. You know that shit not seeing Euphoria, bro.
Definitely would be.
That shit would only be seeing Euphoria because Drake. That shit would only be compared to Euphoria because Drake fans making it so. Euphoria is better than that joint, bro.
What song?
It was tough. I still play that shit. My
Mm.
favorite ones is the first and the third joint because the second one the beat ain't changed and he was only dissing like ASAP Rocky and like he ain't really focused on Kendrick on that joint. I like this flow on all them joints though. I thought that the whole track was fire. I just thought the last joint was clearly fire and I like that drop. I like that first joint too. I thought that nigga was swagging on that joint, bro.
It's good as a song, like as a diss now, but as a song, it go crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think he had enough material on Kendrick. That's the thing. I don't think he had
And he
enough
was
personal.
reaching.
He was super reaching. It's the only thing he was super reaching.
He tried it.
He
And
did.
what's that dude, Cooley, the one that did a Discord interview and was saying how like, yeah, oh, huh? Oh, and I was gonna say, yeah, his wife is basically with him in New York. You know what I mean? Him and the family. So, uh,
Yeah, he. I don't think he knew anything, bro. I don't think he knew anything. That's what's crazy. And he didn't really attack Kendrick's character. Like that's one of the main things about a diss battle. They're gonna attack each other's character. Like Jay Z saying, "Is it black girl lost or shorty owe you for ice?" Just because he wear a kufi, it don't mean that he right. Like you gotta attack the nigga's character and like make him seem like a hypocrite. It seemed to me like Drake respect that nigga. He couldn't find nothing to say, bro.
yeah, because even
There
when
you
he
go.
pointed at him out working with Taylor Swift, it was like, Drake, you work with Justin Bieber, so what's the difference?
Hold up. He
It's
said
true.
he rap like he trying to free slaves. That's
All
Technically
right, Trey, I'm
correct.
gonna play two different clips
That's
because
not.
one is the way he's talking about
No, it's not really.
one of them he's talking about he is his opinion that Drake lied, and the other one he's talking about damn what he's I'll play the other one.
Day free. So it says Drake lied about Day free. That's my opinion. I think Drake lied. Like that's my opinion. Like I haven't asked him about it. He didn't tell me he lied. Do you get what I'm saying? So just to be clear for anybody who's gonna reprint or take what I'm saying, me saying that is just I think Kendrick lied and Drake lied. They both lied. You get what I mean? Like so it's that was it.
Hold on.
Man, honestly, the type of person Kendrick is, and I feel like as time goes,
Okay.
you can see this more. Is that
Drake
that man got
these things were stolen. I think Drake knew that these things were stolen. Okay, so this does look like some stolen shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Drake did knew that they were stolen. I don't know if he's like trying to reverse psychology it, saying, "Well, now I know it's stolen. And I know what you have. I'm gonna play off of it." That's one. But number two, when Drake says he set it up, I'm taking that to be this 11-year-old daughter thing, because from everybody I've talked to, including Drake, we can't even see any, like, we don't even know where this came from. And Kendrick said it so definitively in what was supposed to be his biggest song, which was supposed to be the biggest expose. So that's the thing. That's my theory. I believe that the 11-year-old child thing from by Drake was probably either fed to Kendrick, planted. I don't know how. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how. Okay, but that is my theory. I think.
Man, I was just saying, I feel like Kendrick is a stand-up guy. As time goes, the more shit I realize that man is not. I feel like he's not lying. He wouldn't put some shit like that on someone's jacket.
See, but this is what don't make sense about what Axe said, right? Because Axe he acknowledged that when he talked to Drake, nobody really knew where that Kendrick with a daughter shit came from. Keep that in mind. According to Act, he's saying that him, Drake, nobody on OVO side knew where the daughter angle came from. But then on you're saying that somehow he fed them the information. Make that make sense. How you don't know where the angle came from, but you fed them the information.
Yeah.
Y'all think
Nigga
this
said
is
the
Yeah,
gonna
shit
like?
but
came out of nowhere.
Y'all think
but
this is gonna really fuck Drake shit up?
oh yeah, man.
It's a it's a stain for sure. He need to go on vacation.
He got
Uh,
He's in Turks right now.
oh yeah, the good
but
idea.
his jacket fucked up for life.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's be
Another
honest. His jacket fucked up for life, bro.
like
He was kissing 17-year-olds on stage. I don't know why y'all sugarcoat this shit. The shit
I,
is on video, not speculation. Like the niggas a creep. Like
yeah, I do feel like
right.
I feel like he'll venture into other genres more than rap because I don't think people are still going to work with him, but he'll probably go more on like the J Balvin, Bad Bunny features and that type of music or genre. You know what I mean? Possibly here and there, a little bit, yeah. For now,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've been going out this weekend. I went out and nowhere have I been. I'm by LA and nowhere I ain't been hearing no Drake at all. And I went to Benny the Butcher's show Friday night and man, they were clowning Drake. So I ain't gonna lie, shit's just like it's crazy.
Try. I think it's gonna depend. I think it's gonna depend on his next project. I think it's gonna depend on his next
Don't
project.
nobody want to bump no
You
pedophile.
remember when Kanye said? You remember when Kanye said he felt like Dark Twisted Fantasy was like a make or break point in his career, and like the success of that shit. I feel like this next album is kind of like that for Drake.
Honestly, I don't want to ever listen to none of that shit. I'm honestly done because there's certain shit that I just can't. Once it crosses the line, I can't respect. But like Trav was saying though, I think that unfortunately people are just gonna look over that shit and not really give a fuck, which
It
is just
depends
Let
if
me,
Drake
fucked
could
up.
put
But
out if Drake could put out hot music, and I think it's gonna be challenging because I feel like he's burnt some bridges. So it's like a lot. Drake is really like a person that like does a lot of collaborations with artists, even on his own shit. So
bro. I
I
don't
think
give a
he's gonna
fuck
have to put out some quality because niggas at the end of the day,
how
he can
high
make
of a
niggas
record a
dance.
pedophile put out, bro. Like what?
We not gonna sit up here and act like niggas wasn't still bumping R. Kelly after them tapes came out. So like,
Nope.
that's a
So,
yup, right? Yup.
you see what I'm saying? So like, if you can make niggas dance, niggas will forget about some shit. But I don't know if Drake can. This is going. Is we'll have to see. I don't know if Drake at this point in his career is because considering all the bridges he burnt, can really put some shit
bro,
out there that's really hot enough to make niggas still fuck with him the same way.
look, I'm not even trying to be patronizing. These are some serious fucking allegations. I don't even see how people is sugarcoating this shit, brushing over it. Oh, he can make a good song. It's gonna motherfucking go out the window, bro. Them kind of allegations stick to you for life. Let's be honest, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy. Yeah. The thing
and
is, though, I feel like
like,
what Trap was saying, his audience.
yeah, that's well. All I'm saying is, like, y'all might think I'm joking and playing, bro. This shit don't go away. This is some, Bill. I don't know how y'all feel about Bill. Bill, this is Bill Cosby, R. Kelly shit. Like, look how they just did R. Kelly. Like, and the thing about it, the nigga, he ain't making this shit up. The boy, that's why they me go. Not there, but yeah, fuck with it.
Yeah, your service got Parkinson's.
He said his service got Parkinson's.
Huh?
Yo.
But yeah, I was saying just how you were talking about how his fans aren't even really hip hop fans. So I mean, like, I hope honestly they stop listening to this shit because it's like nobody should support a person like that. But in the end of the day, shit, we all know how.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely,
Fam,
absolutely.
he got fans from the gaming world to influencers. Because if you look at TikTok and Instagram right now, they're taking certain lines that he said and using them, whether it be on makeup or just like a funny video. Like what's the line? Oh, I forget the example. Hold on, I gotta do some research.
One crazy thing though is that they were saying how fucking the Heart Part 6 is almost like part of Kendrick's catalog, but it's crazy because it's like in his catalog the downfall of Drake. So it's just like some crazy shit. So
That was a good move. That I was, yeah, yeah. But he got enough hearts though. He got enough hearts. You know what I mean?
hey, one question I got though.
Yeah, yeah.
How'd they let him release that? Because I know that Drake got to go through a process to release shit. So how the fuck did he release that? Because I know that was not like that. I don't think that. I don't know. That shit was horrible. Yeah. Cause that's a crazy thing. I feel you could hear that's Drake probably did write that shit himself. Cause it just don't that shit just don't sound like no regular Drake. I don't know.
Hey Trap, I can't stay up here long. But did you hey guys, did you catch wind of Dot's burner account uploading the receipts of like all the shit that Drake said he lied about? Did you hear about that? Okay. The Ebony Prince one? Yeah, I just got winded out a couple hours ago, but I ain't been able to talk. Okay, I don't want to talk about it.
So you saying it's a, are you saying it's a fact that that's Kendrick?
I'm not saying nothing. Gary Simpson.
Damn, you saying my whole government? What the heck? Yeah, but like I said before, you type Drake name in, the Kendrick name come up. So that don't really mean shit.
So like, so I just found out that hotel Drake was at is tied to the Epstein shit. I didn't know that.
Wait, hold on. What you mean? What you mean?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that fucking hotel is tied to the fucking the Epstein fucking child trafficking
But
shit.
how?
I don't know, but I just know that it's linked. I seen it somewhere. You gotta, if you look into it, you'll find it. That's why I was like, what the fuck? When I heard that, that's why this shit is getting crazy. Or you seen how they're talking about how all the shit, the shirt, the pills, all that. The reason why I was left there is because to make it not suspicious. So they called Drake. They're like, "Hey, you left your shit here," but that's sort of how they be doing their thing. And when I saw that, I was like, "Yo, that's crazy. That makes so much fucking sense."
Damn, man, I was just about to say I was gonna stay at the Mark when next time I went to. That's a nice hotel, man.
Man, I'm trying to hear K Dot drop that DJ Academics diss.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get music from these niggas for a little minute. Not about this shit at least. I'm excited they died working on the album though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Y'all think he gotta put I feel like he gotta put that They Not Like Us on that album now. Cause it's doing so well. I feel like he gotta put that shit on there. So I wouldn't be surprised, man. Shit number one, ain't it? Like shit. Like right now, like just right now, what rap song you feel like could win a Grammy over there? Yeah, top that came out this year. Yeah, rap shit on some rap shit. Nah, I don't. It's going. You might win a Grammy on that shit. But I ain't gonna hold you.
So out of all the rap beefs, where do y'all rank this?
That's number one with me.
Number one.
Try it
Bro,
gotta be
Yeah.
number one, man.
it's
It gotta
not
be.
number one. Come on.
Make
It's
it
recency
dang.
bias, man. Stop,
Nah, it's not even
man.
recency bias, bro.
Stop, man. Shit is not even 2
That
months
wasn't
old.
Biggie.
What are we
Biggie
doing?
never said Biggie. Biggie never really came directly at Tupac though. And We talking about we got 4 or 5 rounds from these shit, bro. From the biggest artists in the game. What are we talking about? When we ever seen some shit like that? 4 or 5 rounds?
The greatness of it is not how many they put out; it's the test of time. It's. Do we talk about it a year from now? Do we talk about it
Yes.
3 years
You
from
don't
now?
think we're gonna be
Not.
talking about
We don't
this
know.
years from
That's
now?
Wait,
why we
Come
have to
on,
wait.
man.
We don't
well,
know.
we still
You,
talk
you
about
know we're
Pusha.
gonna
We
do that.
still talk about Pusha T and Drake.
Exactly.
So
That
yeah,
would be up there.
this is
Like,
going
come
to
on. Like,
happen.
there's
It's
a
going to
bunch of
happen.
beefs that we can name that we don't talk about. We don't talk about Luke and Snoop no more, and they still hate each other.
No,
They still hate each other.
I'm
Nah,
talking about the
man.
ones we do talk about, and we still
No,
talk
I
about.
agree. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Like,
okay, yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
is 2 months old, and we ready to say it's the greatest. Like, give it some time, man.
Nah,
Give it some
sometimes
time.
you nah I feel you. Sometimes you know when you witnessing history though.
Oh God, man.
Sometimes you do, but you don't have to like. Sometimes it's like when you know some shit's like,
Gary,
oh,
I've
I
been in
know.
some of these same spaces with a lot of y'all. Y'all was swearing Donda was the greatest thing it was in its first 72 hours. I ain't heard nobody mention Donda since it came out.
Donda was a great album, but that's
Oh,
not even
now
the
it's a
point.
fucking great album. Would you stop, man?
Donda
This
was
is
a
my
great
point.
album. It just had too many
Donda
songs
was
on it.
trash, bro. Stop,
Donda was
man.
not trash. You're bugging.
Okay, I got you.
But I just
I was
I
gonna
don't.
say at first, like before the shit ended, I was thinking the Biggie and Tupac shit, but I was so young that I don't remember it. But after looking into it, it's only like they don't really got that many tracks that went back and forth.
Biggie never addressed the nigga directly, bro. It was all like
So
even the
now
songs
we
he
get
did.
into if he addressed him directly or not.
How
But
you
we
gonna
know
call it the
every
best beef of all time and he
dude. We
didn't
know
address him
every
directly?
dude. We knew every. So hold on, wait a minute. The same way people love to what is it, first person shooter with the subliminals and that people count that in this
That's one
current beef.
song, bro.
Give me 1 second. People count that record. No names were said, but it was a bunch of subliminals. When you listen to Life After Death, all that vitriol that Biggie was rapping with, he was talking about Tupac.
Good word, good
No,
word.
I'm
He
not
was
saying
talking
that
about
I did.
Tupac.
So Dane, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Biggie never had lyrics directed at
No,
Tupac.
you just said he didn't have any directly
It
at
was a
him.
lot of
Like, come on.
subliminals, bro.
He was still talking about him.
Yeah, but that's my point. Is that
Wasn't talking about nobody else.
if we're talking about a rap battle that only is one sided when it comes to direct shots at each other, that can't be the greatest rap battle of all time. When one nigga just shot throwing subliminals, bro. What are
Bro,
we
two
talking
people are
about?
dead behind that bullshit, bro.
Bro, first of all,
Two.
I know the Tupac
Not
didn't
one,
die.
two.
Tupac did not die behind that beef, bro. Stop it.
Okay.
Tupac died behind some goofy shit, niggas. Bro, we know that ain't had nothing to do with Biggie,
Okay.
bro.
So where
Stop
my
it,
conspiracy theorists that talked about how Puff was paying those Southside Crips to do the
man.
shit that
Gone,
they
bro.
did? See now, yeah, I
Gone,
can't
bro.
get the conspiracy guys tonight. They in
That
the
ain't
rabbit in
me.
the hole tonight, but any other night, y'all be
I ain't gonna
bringing
lie, I
all those
did hear
conspiracies.
that. I did hear about that P
Come
Diddy,
on,
and I mean that
man.
wouldn't surprise me too. That does make if you're
Come
beefing
on,
with
man.
somebody, shit,
Wake
I
it
would
up.
drop a bag. Fuck it.
Wake it up.
If
Wake it up.
we look at the catalyst to the event that led to Orlando Anderson getting punched by Tupac, it was a death row chain being taken
Come
at a
on,
mall.
man. Wake it up.
But
Thank you,
but
And
but
Trill.
wait a
Wake
minute.
it
it's
up.
So
because
but wait a minute.
there was a
But
Wake it up.
there was a bounty on them chains from Puffy directly. Orlando
Wake it
fine.
Shit,
up.
Anderson
Even
that's
if that
snatched
but
that
even
chain.
if that's the case, you
Trap them on
telling
my
me
rabbit
because
hole
two
shit
niggas
tonight. Pop them
died
on my
behind the
conspiracy
rap
theory.
battle that makes it the best of all time?
No, I said two
I
people
agree.
died.
That's
You
what.
I
said
don't
Yeah.
think you said
one.
that.
I
But but
said two people died. You said one. I said no. It was all tied together.
what does that matter in the context of the conversation? Because we're talking about the
So
best rap
two
battle of
people
all time, and you're
beefing and
talking
two
about
people dying doesn't matter to the magnitude of the battle.
not being
Doesn't
it
make
being
the
the
battle
best.
better.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't make the battle better. What the fuck are you talking about?
I said it adds to. I said it does not add to.
No,
That's
it
what I said.
doesn't. No, it
Okay,
doesn't.
cool. I
The
got you.
hell,
So people
niggas
dying
dying
in
doesn't.
hold on in a squabble between two people. Two
We're
people
not talking about a
dying
squabble.
does
We're talking
not
about a rap
matter.
battle. We're
That
talking about
doesn't
a rap
matter to the
battle. We're not
magnitude
talking
of the
about a
battle.
squabble. We're
I
talking about a
got you.
rap battle.
No, but I'm
We're
just
talking
making sure
about
I'm
the
hearing
best
you
rap
correctly.
battles, and niggas dying behind the shit doesn't make it better.
All right.
That's a
So
crazy
all that
argument.
Chicago drill that we love and people was getting shot and killed and named in these that didn't make those verses and drill music that much better.
Bro,
That didn't add to
I
it.
am telling you, the
I
fact
just asked a
that
question,
niggas,
yes or no. Maybe I'm
even
wrong.
if I were to concede the fact that them niggas died behind that shit, that does not make that the best rap battle of all time. That's a crazy take.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Even though
because
everybody didn't say
that's
it.
that's where at first I was like, I don't know, they can't fuck with Big and Pac shit because they die behind that shit. But then like
Thank you.
I was trying to think of it from like a music aspect. Then I was like, all right, like sort of. But that shit is crazy. That's where it's like it's hard to compare, really, honestly.
But hand, listen to what you just said yourself, that they died, where they're telling now us it
Yeah.
didn't matter that
That
they
doesn't
died.
matter.
Y'all bugging the fuck out.
That
You are
doesn't
bugging the
matter.
fuck
We're
out.
talking about a
That
rap
definitely
battle where
does.
one side was all subliminals and the niggas died. Like, so that makes it the
Matter,
best.
matter of fact, Gary,
What,
if we do the exercise of the beefs that existed in music, a lot of them that came to physical violence hold more weight than those that didn't. The beef
no,
that
that's
Cypress,
not
hold on,
true,
the beef that Cypress Hill had with the West Side Connection and niggas getting punched in the face and beat up, to those that know, that held more weight. They
bro.
saw each other. Tim Dog coming out with fuck Compton didn't matter because he never went to Compton. Niggas ain't care about
Dog,
that
we are
nigga.
talking about rap battles.
I'm
What is
naming
the
rap
best
records.
rap
And it was
battle of
before you.
all time,
Dude, Gucci, hold up. Gucci and goddamn fucking Jeezy's beef. Somebody died.
bro?
You gonna say that didn't have nothing to
Who
do with
died
it?
behind Jay and Nas?
allegedly.
Oh my God.
Who
Now
died
we
behind Jay and
elected.
Nas?
The man died.
Who
Nah,
died
nah,
behind
he
Jay and
died.
Nas, bro?
I mean, the only thing though I would say though, if Drake or Kendrick did die behind this shit, it definitely would intensify it.
Thank you.
Bro,
What
but
are we
it,
talking
it
about?
doesn't. But bro, again, so you just gonna bypass my question? Who died behind Jay and Nas?
I don't know. I gotta check my. Let me check my pen pal.
Yeah,
I'll check. Give me
nobody.
1
And
second.
that's what I'm saying. It's still
Let me find
considered
out
one of the
somebody
best,
died.
if not the best, rap battle of all time. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, because
This is
look
a
at the
tough one
two
for me,
individuals.
honestly.
I
Yeah,
gotta
look at the
What?
find
two
her.
individuals too. That matters.
Yeah,
Yeah, and look at the two individuals here. We're talking about the two biggest names in hip hop.
Nah, nah,
No,
nah,
Kendrick and Drake are not two biggest names in hip hop right
yeah.
nah,
I would say
nah.
now. Come on, man.
death can magnify
Come
a
on,
Who's
bro.
battle.
bigger?
This
Yeah,
nigga said
Hold up,
no.
Gary. If you're gonna sit here and tell me death doesn't matter, them two ain't the two
You're
biggest. So
telling
nowadays, on
me
your
that
argument,
Drake and Kendrick are not the two biggest rappers in the
you
game
telling
right
me
now.
death doesn't matter, Gary. So we just
I'm
gonna
not. It
disagree.
doesn't make the rap album. It doesn't make a rap battle better.
I
No.
got you. I hear you. We
it
disagree to
it
disagree, bro. It's okay.
it helps with the legacy.
Thank you,
You
man. This dude is
You
crazy,
want
man.
you out
Yo,
here?
this shit was the
You want
greatest battle
literal
we ever
tragedy,
saw, bro.
bro? Like,
We saw the greatest rap
but
battle
yeah,
ever,
but
bro.
this is bad. This is better because they still
Niggas,
living.
nobody died behind T.I. and Little Flip.
Nah, this is the best.
No,
Yo,
He
this.
Gary,
said
no,
they
Gary,
still living.
Yo, if you
press
think
him on
this
who the
ain't,
biggest
if you
rappers
think
in,
this
in the
ain't the
world right
best
now.
battle, you don't remember battles like in the right way. Like that, we ain't really. We had more great moments in battles than actual music going back and forth.
True. I
This
agree with
the
that.
first. This the
I agree with
first
that.
time, like outside of like Beans and Jada. It's the first time we got multiple, well,
And it
I
But
say
stayed
it,
on
Jada,
wax.
Jada
but
and
D, no,
50.
no, no. D Block, and Rough Rider
Yeah,
had various
that's what I was
It's
records
about to
too.
not to
say.
this
D Block
magnitude though,
and
bro. Like
yeah,
these
like
niggas, like we're talking
it,
about again the two biggest rappers in the game, bro.
and then
Gary,
like
we're talking
the
about the
thing.
content first, sir. I see what John is
No,
saying. The
I'ma say
content that Drake and Kendrick has given us, we haven't gotten that from the
yeah,
LL and Mo D's and
we
different
didn't,
people. They
and
got
then
4 records apiece. We haven't gotten that since D Block did it, and when Beans and Jada they did it.
yeah,
That's
they
what he's
did
saying.
it,
I get that. I
I'm
and
get
then the
saying
that.
that's only
difference.
one aspect of it. Consider the amount of music we got and who we got it from. We can't compare Beans to somebody like Drake or
No,
Kendrick
Yeah,
no,
they can't
from
no,
because
a
he can
from
no,
a
rap.
no, no.
What are you
no,
talking
Listen,
no,
about?
we
listen,
He
can't.
listen.
can
But I'm
Hold on,
rap.
talking
hold on.
about
You,
like
you,
Beans
you.
comparatively to like these other niggas.
Drake
He's
is
not
cool.
that same
Hold
caliber
on.
of
Drake
artist,
is
This
bro.
cool.
what you gotta.
Drake is
This what
cool.
you
No,
gotta understand, bro.
I'm not talking about ability. I'm talking about
I know what you're
success,
saying
bro. We're
about
talking about
Drake
ability.
is
What
cool.
two
I'm
rappers. We're
saying
talking
is
about
Yeah.
two
this.
rappers at the
No,
peak of
hear
hip
me out,
hop, bro. Whether you like
Drake
Gary.
them
is
or
okay.
not, these are the two
Appreciate
biggest
you,
names.
boss.
These are the two biggest names in hip hop, bro. We can't
Nah, they
Gary,
got it.
compare that to
it
a
was
Beanie
perfect.
Siegel.
Gary, what you're not understanding is you looking at you saying you can't compare that to. I'm saying hip hop wise. Those niggas had cultural cachet that Drake never had.
I
Like
understand
Beanie.
that, but
Oh,
still,
let me finish. Beanie
bro,
and Jada Kiss, like they were literally considered like niggas were saying Beanie was getting Jay Z on tracks at this time. Like this nigga was in. He was so hot as a rapper's rapper. I'm not gonna compare him like industry wise to the nigga.
bro,
I'm
I
saying
hear
he
what
was
you
about
saying,
his.
John. But
I'm
niggas,
saying he was a.
the
Can I finish saying what I'm saying?
bro, go
He,
ahead.
he was about as hot as you could be, and Jada was quote unquote top 5 dead or alive. Like
they was up there when it came to that type of battle. They was. It was like that was great, and you got a lot of music. These niggas was going up to the radio station one days after another and really going at it. Pause. So like hip hop wise, yes, that shit was big, bro.
I'm not
That
saying
shit
it
was
wasn't,
huge.
bro. I'm not saying it wasn't, but we're not going to sit up here and pretend as if the aftermath of all of this is the same. Niggas is talking about the industry's not going to be the same after this shit. So
That's just not true. That's just not
what
true. The
you could
industry
say,
be fine. The
you could
industry be
say it's
fine.
not true, whatever. What I'm saying is that the stakes is different, bro. We're talking
Nah,
about
I
again.
think it
Well,
is
you
a
could
little
talk
true
about the
game for what I'm
caliber of
hearing. I
MCs
think
that
it is.
that Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss are and all how it was what made that interesting as far as a battle goes. Come on, bro. The stakes are not the same comparing that to this. This is we're
Gary, all
talking
I'm
about
saying to you
again.
is
We are talking about whether you think that they are lyrically like that or not. We're talking about the two biggest names in hip hop
that's your view. That's your
battling.
view. That's
No,
your view.
I
Do you,
agree.
how are they? How is
I'm
Drake and
Wait,
Kendrick
how
I'm
Lamar not the
agreeing
two
how are
with
they
biggest
not
you.
the
names in hip
biggest
hop?
names? Yeah, I want to know how. I want to know if they're not the biggest names. Then who are? Who keeps saying that
Jay
No,
that
Z.
shit to you?
Jay Z still
Jay Z
alive, right?
not rapping, bro.
Yeah,
No,
he's not
Jay
the
Z's
big.
not rapping.
Jay Z isn't the
no,
biggest
no.
name in hip hop right
I
now.
say this. They're right about the currency of like who the. I agree with you, Gary. I'm just saying, as far as culturally, there's shit. There's the reason this like makes other shit pale is just because of how much music we got. That's the difference between like even the reason I'm gonna give this the nod over the Beanie and Jada shit just just on the hip hop aspects. Fuck all the other shit around it. I'm gonna give it to this is because like we got songs from niggas. We got real song niggas. Kendrick literally has two joints where he rapped for 7 minutes.
I
That's what
Like
I'm
mean,
that's
saying, bro.
John,
This
fucking
John, the
is
only thing I
ridiculous.
said, I
comparing
just
this
said
shit to
is
Beans and
two.
Jada is kind of
It's
goofy. I
just
ain't gonna
two.
lie.
It's just two. It has validity because it happened so long ago, yet we still talk about it. This joint has
We
only
don't
been
talk
out for
about it
2 months.
like that. We talk about it
Yes,
in
we
We're
do.
here,
Every
talking
nigga.
about
time
it
he,
right
bro, you
now.
tripping, bro.
Only
Every
because
time,
No.
old niggas like you bring it up.
Oh,
no,
Nigga,
niggas,
bro.
like when
man.
Every
the
time
last
beef
time
come
you
Keep
with us,
waking
actually
up,
that's
heard
one
nigga.
of the.
when the
Keep
last
No,
waking
the
up,
only
Listen,
nigga.
no
Gary,
take
All right, you
Clubhouse
ain't
out of it.
12. You
Atlanta
know that,
is
right,
showing.
Gary? You
Gary,
every
cut
bit
No,
of
that
bro,
in.
38 too, nigga. Keep waking up.
Gary, your Atlanta is
Clubhouse
showing. Tuck that in.
take ADHD out of it. When the last time niggas just randomly started talking about Beans and Kiss as far as a battle?
A
Fuck
hip
out of it. Niggas don't talk
Gary,
yeah,
about that
no,
any
shit
no,
like
hip
that.
hop
Gary,
People
people
who
that know
love hip
hip
hop.
hop are
Niggas
going
don't
to
bring
talk
up
about
that
it.
shit like
Yeah,
that, bro.
yeah, we
They're
do.
going
It's
to talk
it be
about it.
No,
random.
no, they
It
don't,
yeah,
bro.
do it be
No,
random.
they
In
It,
don't.
your
yeah,
small Atlanta circle, no,
No,
they
bro.
don't.
Stop it, bro.
You're right.
Stop it.
In your
Stop
small
it.
world, they don't. We got people in
It's
this
not even
room
my
from
small
various
world, bro.
places.
Like this is what I'm saying is that this type of battle is so big. Niggas are talking about this during the NBA playoffs, during the commentary. They're not doing that for Beans and Jadakiss.
Because it
Shut
was
that
a
shit up.
different time.
Shut that. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no,
It doesn't
It
it
matter.
does
does
You're talking
matter.
about
matter.
the
It does
magnitude.
matter. Nah, it
Gary,
matters.
the
Y'all
way
sound
that
crazy.
information travels the world now
Hmm.
They're
is
talking about
totally
this on
different than
CNN. What are y'all talking
Gary.
about?
Gary, again, let me say this so you listen. The way that information travels around the world now on applications just like this did not exist 15, 20 years ago. So, yes,
Bro,
you receive
now
things
you're making
That's
differently.
cap.
excuses.
That's
That
You're
cap.
making
matters.
Nobody was
excuses,
talking
that's
about
bro.
beans
so
and kiss
That,
like
that
irrelevant.
that.
Yeah,
matters.
Making
nah,
Cap.
excuses.
nah.
That's
It wasn't
cap.
going to get talked about either way because
Making
Beans
it
and
it
Jada
was
excuses.
were never relevant enough to
and the
be
content was different too.
never.
The content was
Like
different
y'all gotta
too.
stop the cap,
But
bro.
then
Them
soon
niggas
as I
was never
ask
Bro,
big
these
people,
enough
niggas
to.
sound
soon as
Them
dumb
I
as
niggas
ask
were
fuck.
people
never. I
this
don't give a
next
fuck.
question, everyone gets
Them niggas was
sensitive
never big
to the
enough to get
fact
to make. Them niggas was never gonna make unless somebody actually did die. Them niggas
to
was never making it to
anybody,
Somebody
CNN.
did die in that
dude,
beef. Somebody did.
They
to
didn't die.
anybody
That's
who
the
takes offense
PG.
to this
Just
next
mute up, PG.
comment,
You don't
No,
know what you're talking
Trill
it
said they
shows your
did.
skirt. When I
Trill,
ask
yeah.
people this next question of how old you were when that battle was going on to get the full context, don't give me excuse of you don't want to tell me how old you were. Because I will tell you everything to sit there and say it
about.
didn't
The
matter
only
because
reason you
John
feel
John
that way is because
just
your man got his
explained
ass whooped.
why it mattered. It
See, you're
explained
missing
that.
the point. You're missing the point. You're
These
having
niggas
to
brought up
tell. You
Aaliyah.
having to
The
explain
battle
the
ended when
context
niggas was
because
talking
niggas
about
weren't old
Aaliyah
enough.
and she
To,
just
see,
died.
but you can't have it both ways. You can't say, "Oh, well, you weren't old enough to understand the context." Well, then it wasn't that big if
No,
niggas
no,
had
no,
to be around
Gary.
to
Gary,
recognize
I'm
it.
glad. I don't know. I
That's
think
the
it was
point.
Han. Wait a
Like this
second.
is
I don't
some
know if it
shit.
was
This is
Han
some no
or
game.
another
This is
gentleman
no
who
listen,
spoke
bro.
out.
This
But
is some shit.
somebody,
This
hold on,
this
wait,
this
Harry,
Kendrick
wait one
Lamar
second.
and
The
Drake did no
gentleman
wait.
hand I think it was Han
bro.
or somebody came off the mic and they admitted themselves that, yo, I was too young to understand the Biggie and Pac thing. I respect that because that's a real thing. Just because you
Bro,
can go back to listen to it, that don't mean you understand
that's
what
Yo,
actually
but
what
fine.
was
But
going
my
you
on.
point
don't,
is
yo,
that
Gary, you don't realize,
this
you
beef
don't
right here
realize,
is
yo,
big enough
Bean,
to where
listen,
it
listen,
has casual people
Gary,
or people that doesn't even understand or keep up with hip hop like that.
Gary,
They're
that is
paying
because
attention
the
to it.
nature of
So
the
stop
time. This
comparing this
nigga
to fucking Beans and
Beanie
Jadakiss.
had a
Y'all sound
natural,
crazy.
bro, Beanie had a natural coronation to what he had become at that point. Like, this the thing. The reason they was beefing is because you got to
I
realize.
don't care,
Let
John
me
John.
finish.
Y'all sound
Look,
crazy. I don't
And
care
that's the
why they
bro,
were
problem.
the
beefing.
nigga was taking
The
shots at
average
That's the
the
person
problem.
nick.
did not
Yo, the
give a fuck
average
about a
person.
Beans and Jadakiss
Bro,
beef.
listen what I'm saying. I understand, but what I'm saying, that's what we're trying to say. The average person didn't get that shit because it was more of a hip hop thing. What I'm saying around hip hop, like if we had the same media that we do now, we would have had the same shit because we
No.
talking about.
Because the
Let me
caliber
finish,
of artists that they were does not
bro.
compare to a
Bro,
Drake and a
actually, that's what
Kendrick.
bro. When you talking about like this, the thing. The reason this shit is so big is because of the cultural cachet and everything is they run everything off hip
No, the
hop.
reason
That's
why it's so big is because we're talking about two global
bro.
artists.
What I'm saying is it's still the cultural cachet. That's what I'm saying. People
There's an
they
aspect of it, but
No,
at the
what
what
end
Ga-
of
I'm
the
what
day,
Gary
saying
we're
just
is
talking
what Gary
about
just
two.
said
We're
what
though.
talking
I'm
They have
about
to
two hip hop artists
right.
that can tour globally. What
Gary.
What
are we
Gary
talking
just
What I'm
said.
about?
What
saying is
Gary
this,
just said should dead
Gary.
all that. Niggas
What
ain't
I'm
talking about
saying is
beef
this
in
back
in Germany.
like that shit was a if those niggas was battling now, right? If they was in their primes and they had what they was going on now, my nigga, that shit would have hit other places too. It would have hit outside of
If
the
was
culture.
if
I don't
we
think it
all
would
be
hit
drunk.
on
I
the
don't give a fuck
scale of a
about
Drake
if,
and
nigga.
because
It's not.
even the
They
It's
wouldn't
Ja
talk
nobody.
Rule and
that.
It's
50,
not
the
viewed
Ja
like
Rule and
that,
50
bro.
beef didn't go
It's
that
not
big.
viewed like that. Y'all gotta
Beans
cut it
and
out. It's
Beans
50
and
not
beef
Jay,
viewed
like
like
did
that.
go that
that's a
far. You
corner of
don't
the
know what you're
game.
talking
Like
about.
we
That
love
50
them, but
beef
that's
was
a corner of the
everywhere.
game.
What are you talking about? That
Yeah,
50
that
beef
was
made it to
everywhere.
SNL, nigga. What are you talking
That's what
about?
I'm saying.
But
That
again,
beef would have been
John, to the
bigger than
point I
the
meant on
Beans and
how
Jada beef.
information was disseminated, that's why it does matter. A lot
It
of people don't know the rivalry that Michael Jackson and Prince had. Why? Because some of the outlets of information and how it could circle the globe so fast with a Twitter, with a clubhouse,
They
did
never did
not exist.
anything on the scale of the
No,
Drake and
It
Kendrick.
did not
it
exist.
wouldn't be the same.
Mike and
Yeah,
Prince never did anything back and forth on the scale of Drake and Kendrick, meaning it was never that public,
So they
ever.
didn't have a
Any
right. Wait a
parts of
minute.
it.
So they didn't have a beef with each other?
they
Oh
did.
my god,
You
y'all are
were
being obtuse now.
hold on.
I'm asking a simple question.
Hold on.
This Gary,
Hold on.
relax.
You're
I'm just
willfully
asking a simple question.
misconstruing what I just said because you know
I
that that's not what I just said.
I
You know
asked
that
a
that's not what I just
question.
said.
Did I say you said I
You
asked a
know that that's
question?
not what I just said. I
Did I
did
ask
not
you a
say
No,
they
I
didn't
question?
don't
have
Yes
a
or
think it
beef.
would
no?
be
I
as
said they
big.
never
I
went back
think
and
it
forth
would
the
be
way
big
Kendrick and
though.
I
It
Drake
would
didn't
did.
it
say
would
that you
be
didn't
hip
say that
hop.
was true. I asked a question. Did they have a beef? Yes or no?
What the fuck?
Most people
I
weren't aware
just
that
said
they
that
had
they
Them-
had a
problems,
beef.
bro.
Thank you,
The
Gary.
average
It's a
fan did
simple
not know
question.
that Prince and Michael Jackson didn't like each other.
Thank you. That's all I asked.
Yeah, but that doesn't go to
What
your
does that have to
point.
do with anything?
Gary, the way that information got around and things that
They
would
did
come
not
out
go back
via
and forth. There was nothing to
dog,
publicize.
the way that people picked apart
They
one of
did
the
not go
bars
back and
that
forth. There
Kendrick
was nothing to
had, that
publicize.
they said that
They did
Kendrick
not go
cherry
back and
picked,
forth. There was nothing to
Kendrick cherry
publicize.
picked
There was
some
no
of those
song.
lyrics
There
from
was
tweets
no
that
song.
people
They did not go back
are
and
y'all
forth.
are
There
you
Nah,
was
he
listening
nothing
or
to
you
didn't.
want to argue
Nah,
about
publicize.
nah.
back and forth?
The
I'm
nigga,
showing you how
what's the name?
I'm showing you how the current times would change things. People said that Kendrick cherry picked words that people picked, 6ix9ine God and all that from Twitter. That he got that from Twitter. That
I don't
people
know
had
what
said
point you're
that.
trying to make. There's
The
no
point that
way
I'm
you could
making is that if
compare the
Michael
Michael
and Prince
Jackson
had
and
that,
Prince
you had
beef.
the same type of thing growing organically, and it would circle around.
Yeah,
You see,
but
That's
I
you,
don't
that's the
care. I
point that I'm
can't
making.
talk about
What?
hypotheticals. We're
What are
not.
you
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 It's
trying to
not
talking
argue
about?
hypothetical. It didn't
hypotheticals.
exist.
you
You're
see how
trying
we
to
not
argue
talking
That's the
about
point
Beans
that
That's
I'm
and
making. It
hypotheticals.
didn't
Jadakiss
Just
no
ask
exist.
more.
nine, bro. Who
You
gives a
I
see,
think
fuck
this
about
nigga.
like
Okay,
I can say
we
if
get
you
caught
can
because
say
this
if
nigga just
all day,
arguing to be
It's
but
right
we're
not
about
an
talking
something.
about the
if.
He
facts,
doesn't
not
even
what
believe
if,
the
It's,
not
it's
shit.
what's
not an
if.
Yo,
if.
can
I
I?
said it
Yo,
did not
He
yo.
doesn't
You
exist.
even
literally
All
believe
right,
the
said
look,
words.
if they
Let
had
me
it.
say
You
this.
I said
literally
Can
it
I
said
did
say
not
this?
if.
exist.
This
Yo,
guy,
listen,
whoever
listen.
that
What
dude
I'm
is just
saying is
arguing
this.
to
Let
argue.
me say this. I'm not arguing to argue. Cool. Let me say this.
Not you, not you.
This is my point. This is my point. What I brought up Beans and Jadakiss. The volume of actual like competition, right? It was more than Jay and Nas. It was more than Big and Pac. Like as far as competition skill level, that was one of the two or three best battles. Period. Like you can argue with whoever the fuck you want. Yes, it's subjective, but it is. Like if we
It may
talking
not
about
be your
But
personal
the
best.
impact wasn't as big.
Niggas may
It
like
no,
wasn't as
the
battles
relevant.
better, but we're not gonna sit up here and play like there's a battle that was bigger than this.
what
And
I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry, we're
No,
not.
no, I didn't say it
All things
was.
considered, we're not.
What I'm saying is this: the volume of music in that is comparative to this, and
It's
the level. Let me finish. The
But the
level of
relevance
music,
isn't.
what it don't matter. Like to hip hop, the relevance matter. That's what I'm saying. You want to make it
But
relevant about fucking CNN? Fuck CNN's PG.
when
Please
I'm
mute.
just talking about the scale
Nah,
of it
I'm
and
just
how
talking
much
about
people
please fucking
care
mute up. I don't
culturally,
care what
inside and
I don't
outside of the
listen.
culture.
This is where niggas be having to go on that glasses Malone shit because like you be getting talk about like all of that extra shit. All right, cool. We understand, bro. It's not as big. We know it's Drake. It's now it's different media. All right, mute up, bro. Like I'm talking about motherfucking like when it came to cultural significance, that shit was culturally like two giants going at each other. Like you got to stop.
There's
I know
no way
niggas.
culturally that that's bigger than Kendrick and Drake.
I didn't say it was as fucking big.
Well, what are you
Stop,
trying to
stop
say
doing
then,
that,
nigga?
bro. Stop doing that though.
I don't
You know
understand
what
what
I'm
you're trying to
saying?
say.
I
Where are
just
you going?
conceded because literally 40 seconds before you said that, I just said it's not as big. Pause. You're not fucking
I'm
listening.
confused what the
So
argument is
Hey,
what
actually.
are you
yo.
trying to say?
What I'm saying is skill level wise, quality wise, it is as good. Like that's what makes this shit special. It's as good as that, right? And its weight is on a bigger scale. But we actually got records. Just fucking listen.
Nigga, we all love Beans and Jada.
I, you're not
Nobody is getting
fucking
around.
listening. I'm
I'm still
agreeing with you. You
confused.
don't have to
I'm
retort.
listening.
I
Can
don't
I push
understand what's
back on
going
that
on.
Yeah,
point
I
real quick?
lost it when niggas brought up Beans and Jada. Like
Nah,
y'all
can
are
I push back
bugging.
on this battle being
You
bigger
don't
than
gotta be lost, bro.
if you think because you look at Nas and Jay. I don't know if y'all remember when Nas and Jay was going at it, they did a whole episode of Rap City in Marcy Projects and in Queensbridge. They was going around asking the people. MTV did a special. That's the equivalent of what we seeing now. So when we talk about, them talk about it on Good Morning America, well, they wasn't talking about hip hop on Good Morning America in 2001, but they was in the mediums where hip hop was covered. It was huge. And the other thing about Nas and Jay, it wasn't just Nas and Jay. There was other battles in the periphery. You had D Block going against State Property because when they went on the radio, they didn't just go at they went at Nas, they went at State Property, they went at Mobb Deep. It was a lot of other people involved in Jay Z versus Nas. They were just the two niggas at the top they were the pinnacle of the battle.
So we
But there
gonna
was a
act
lot
like
of
Gang
other
didn't
battles in the
just diss Rick
periphery.
Ross
But
That's why
that's why I
Jadakiss
give
behind
is
this
on the
shit.
Made You
Like,
Look
what are we doing?
remix. He's on that for a reason. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Nas is on that Jadakiss album. He's on that album for a reason. Jay-Z's dissed on that album by DMX. There was a lot of other things going on with that. Like the same way how with Drake going to all these other niggas, the same thing went on with Jay-Z and Nas. You know what I mean? The
So,
only
but
thing, the
this
only
true.
difference
You
is
know what
now
bothers
is
me, bro? Is niggas want to talk about recency bias. I feel like a lot of times niggas suffer from nostalgia too. Biggie and
yes.
Pac is nostalgic, so we think it's
I
better.
can't speak on that one. I was too
So,
young for
like, I
that.
say the same thing about Jay, and I think this is probably more comparable than Jay and Nas than it is anything else. But
nah, but
I
Jay
think a
and
lot
Nas
of that
produced
is
classic
nostalgia.
albums. This battle didn't produce not one classic album yet. How can it be better than
It
a
doesn't
battle
have
that
to
produced?
be better though.
It doesn't
Yes, it
have to. It
does.
doesn't. No,
No,
it
it does.
doesn't.
Who says
It
who?
yes, it does.
Says
Says who?
who?
Says the culture.
Wait,
When
My
did
nigga,
the
you
what?
culture
just
say
made that
that?
up just
The
now.
only
He
niggas
just made
saying
that
this
the
battle
fuck
When did the
better
up.
than Jay
culture
and
say
Nas is
that?
internet niggas.
He just
Says
made
They
it
saying
time,
up.
this is
nigga.
amongst
The
Father
nigga is
time,
rappers.
saying
nigga. Shit
This
been
everything
battle
out
didn't
because he
fucking
wants to
produce
When
ages.
did the
argue with
culture
you.
and
say
y'all
a
gonna
I
tell
don't
beef
me
even
has
think
to
you.
produce
I
a
don't even think
classic
you're
album?
invested in this topic. I think you just wanted to argue with somebody.
Well,
if you're
nah, I
making
think
better
we gonna
music
get it.
than
I
Jay
think
Z
we
Wait,
and
hold on,
Nas,
hold
we're
on.
gonna
Let
have
me
a
say something
conversation.
though.
We're talking about blueprint. We're talking
I
about
think we're gonna
Stillmatic. A
actually get a
career was
classic out.
revived. There was
Stillmatic
I
is
better
think we
music
trash.
made.
no, I think we
to
actually
you.
did get a oh no, I think you're wrong there. I think we got a classic album out of this. I think we got a couple and niggas don't realize it. Like the nigga like I will keep saying, like when you start listening to the Kendrick albums, they sound a little different right now. When you realize like, yo, he's talking like that on the Black Panther shit. That shit sounds totally different to my ears now. Cause I realize what he's fucking talking about on some of them
Oh yeah, that
songs.
verse on All the Stars, that first verse, he
Yes,
talking directly to
exactly. He's
Drake.
talking
Talking directly
directly to
about
this
that
nigga.
nigga.
is
He's
there
talking
Oh, he
another?
got
directly
more
to
Is
this
subliminals
nigga
like Biggie did.
on
Gotcha.
Damn.
is there
He was
another
talking about the nigga
example?
all over Damn. He was talking about the nigga all over. He was talking about the nigga. He got 3 songs on Mr. Morale where he talking about the nigga.
On
Rich
I don't.
some
Spirit was
I
about
don't
the
give a
nigga.
fuck about this battle, but that shit makes both them niggas. It's crazy that both them niggas that focused on each other. That's wild to me.
Nah, what's crazy is the nigga Drake was shooting at the nigga in 2013 and some wasn't feeling the shit and he ain't want to battle. That's what happened.
Let's
You
go.
really want to know what happened, PG? Since you think that a nigga is so focused on, no. A
I
nigga
think
was
both them
playing.
niggas focused on each
Nah,
other.
no. A nigga was playing with a nigga. Like at the end
Hmm?
of the day, pause. Like if you play with me, it's up forever. So you know what? It's up forever.
whoa.
Hey,
Nigga was
hey,
on his album the year
yo.
Said
I
before,
it's
think
up
bro. He had
Kendrick
his
forever.
was
own
trying to
song on
warn
his
him.
album the year before.
Yeah,
Hmm?
John, clean that up,
Kendrick was
Lord.
trying to warn him. He was, if you listen to his songs, you could hear. If Drake stopped, Kendrick would have stopped.
Dog, the nigga Drake went on Marcellus Wiley, and now it's come out to be multiple publications talking about this nigga Kendrick in 2014. Before the control verse, he was shooting at the nigga pause because he felt like some was on his way, and that nigga was about to get in his way. That's why
All
he
I'm saying,
avoided
John
it.
John, is it's okay to admit that some things that happen in hip hop today are better than the golden era of hip
I
hop.
didn't say it wasn't. I
I'm
said
not
this.
saying to
I
you.
said
I'm
this
just
to
saying
make
like it's just like it feels like a lot of times we hold on to that era and we think nothing could
no. I
ever
think
be
what I
better
what I
than
think
that.
niggas do.
And
What I
it's
think
like,
niggas do is
nah, I
belittle.
understand that Biggie and Pac happened when we feel like hip hop was at its peak, but that doesn't mean
No,
that
I'm saying
that battle can
I
never
think
be,
niggas
you
belittle their
know,
time.
like we can never see a better battle than that. Like, come on.
I don't think as far as musically that was a great battle. I've been
It
saying that
really
was the best
wasn't. That's
battle.
what I'm saying. Like, it's just because of who it was, and at the
I've been
time,
saying
at the time it
And
happened,
someone died.
bro. You got to stop with
You just said all the music. Look, yo,
See,
Gary, listen to
this is
what
why
you're
I came
saying.
off the mic because
It didn't
for me,
have all that
niggas,
no.
great
niggas,
music.
I am
niggas
going to say
Okay,
chewed me
it
this.
up
didn't have
He's
all the
for
not.
great
He's
music.
not
chewed me up
wrong though.
for
Somebody
a
died.
fucking month ago
niggas dying
over me
behind the
saying,
battle
"Oh,
Somebody
makes
niggas
it the
want to
died.
best
see
of all
somebody
time. Y'all
die."
hear this
Niggas
shit?
We
chewed me
quick
up
to
over
talk
that
about
shit like I
No,
was
no.
about
fucking
Pookie
It
Low.
that's
We
what
made the
quick to
niggas
talk
always
about
battle
all
wanted to
them
see.
different
niggas.
though.
Somebody
Niggas
died.
always wanted to see somebody die. Always.
Somebody died. We quick to talk about fucking Jeezy and fucking Gucci.
So
Somebody
we
died.
gonna act.
Niggas
So we gonna.
always
That's what
wanted
I'm
to see
saying.
somebody die, and that's what
Somebody
I
died.
always thought.
No,
That's why
that
I
ain't.
never
We
fucked
No,
don't
with
that's
battle
look.
not
rap.
what he. You
We
not
don't look
getting
to
it,
see
PG.
them
You being
die.
You
disingenuous.
That's
don't
just
want to
clown
say you
talk.
wanted to
You
see
don't
them
worry
die,
about
but
that
you
shit.
want
I
to
ain't
see
worried
a
about that
nigga
shit.
die.
Nobody
So
want to
Niggas
so
see
don't
we
like
gonna
nobody
niggas
we
die.
killing
gonna
Nah,
we
No,
gonna
themselves.
sit
no,
up here
no.
and
nah.
act like
No,
He's
Drake
but
didn't
saying
just have his
no.
health
like if
shot
he's
at?
a simpleton in that matter,
No,
that's
since he
on
We
his
gonna
wouldn't
sit
know.
up
whatever.
here and
He
act like
being
Drake didn't
simple
have
I
his
about
just
health
know
shot
every
at?
battle that everybody motherfucking talks about and screams about, ironically, something violent happens to someone.
That's what
It.
niggas want.
It.
not
No.
what he
It.
Drake.
Someone.
want.
No.
So Drake didn't just have his
You
health shot
don't
up.
like it. You don't like to
Oh, don't
know
even
it
get to
about
that
Bro, that
story,
yourself, but
had
Gary.
that's
to
I
what
don't
do.
think
niggas
you don't
Listen,
want.
know the
bro.
story about
Niggas
that,
don't want
The
to
Gary.
nigga
know that about
academics. The
themselves,
nigga
but that's what
They
academics
niggas want.
saying
posted
that that was
about that.
staged.
That shit
it
had
That
to
was
do with
staged.
that shit had to do with
magnifies
some shit that been going on in
it.
Toronto, bro.
Yeah, but
It had nothing,
it's still
bro.
it may
No,
not have anything to do
no.
with Kendrick directly, but it's
It
still
had,
some OVO XO shit
bro.
that is still
But what I'm
ties into this whole shit.
my nigga, what
What?
you saying that shit been going on. It had nothing
I'm not
like
saying it hasn't, but what
Niggas
I'm
knew
saying is
niggas if niggas knew that shit was going on, how come you egging on a battle?
what do
Niggas
you
want
mean?
to see somebody get hurt.
What do you talk? I'm the Kendrick
Yo.
battle is not the battle we talking about. What are you talking about? Not even making sense, PG.
The OV the we're
You
not talking about the
sick.
Kendrick and Drake battle? Oh my bad then.
What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Kendrick and Drake, right, have nothing to. Kendrick has nothing to do with XO. Like that
I
ain't.
didn't say
That's
he
not what.
did.
No, that's not what I'm. What I'm saying is this. What he's asking is, oh, it doesn't that have to do with the battle? What I'm saying, the weekend and Drake's problems have nothing to do with Kendrick
I thought
and
all them niggas on the same side against Drake.
no, no.
Didn't Weekend diss Drake on Future's album?
Yes, but what you need to
So that's
understand
all
is
the
they
same
all
shit.
listen what I'm trying to explain to you. With the weekend and what Kendrick has with Drake, that's not no like
But to
street shit.
say it
Biggie ain't
has
have nothing
nothing
to
to
do with
do is
Pac
not
getting
that's not
jacked
clear. That's not accurate. The
in
same
the lobby of
conversation.
that studio either.
Southside Crips.
Niggas
Yeah,
wanted to see something violent go down.
that's
Niggas was
not
never gonna be
no.
satisfied with any song, and niggas might not like to know that about themselves that they're willing to see that, but that's what it is. Just because a nigga don't want to
Hmm?
see that about himself or say I actually do want to see somebody get hurt or die, just because you don't don't want to say that about yourself doesn't mean it's not true. Niggas
Hmm?
knowing that
All I'm saying
there's
is
much
that
more going
niggas
on in the
dying
conflict and
behind
egging it on,
niggas
you're
dying
like,
that has
I'm
something to do
willing
with
to see
the.
somebody get hurt.
All I'm saying is that niggas dying does not make a rap battle better. Like y'all sound
It
crazy.
just happens they were great.
So what makes the rap battle better in your opinion?
The content and the who's giving
So how is
who's
this battle
battling.
better than Jay Z and Nas?
It's like asking like what makes a fight better.
Nah, I'm
Like a
not even
fight,
No,
gonna
somebody
lie to you,
so
dying,
how
bro.
is this
somebody
better
no
than
no
Jay
no
Z and
the
Nas?
trill.
What
Somebody
What
about it?
dying
Trill?
in
What
the
what
boxing
album?
ring
What
doesn't
album
make
do
the
you
fight
think? What
better.
album do you
Like
think is a
it's
classic? That
the fight.
hold on, Gary. Let
He
me
asked
ask
me.
Trill.
He asked me, John. I'm saying niggas dying from a fight doesn't make that fight better. What makes the fight good is the draw. Terrence Crawford and fucking um Earl Spence was a good fight because of who was fighting, or at least that's what got niggas' attention because of who was fighting.
Huh?
If somebody died behind that, nigga gonna be like, "Yo, that's a great fight." Niggas died. Like
Yeah,
what?
but let's be
Like no,
honest.
it
We're,
was
we're looking
what
at
makes a great
gladiator
fight.
sports.
What makes a
Niggas want
great
to
fight
see.
is who's fighting and the quality of the fight itself, not who dies, bro.
Niggas
Gary,
That's
like
that
to see
wasn't
sounds
a
blood.
crazy.
quality fight. The
Niggas
nigga
like to see
couldn't whoop
blood.
that nigga.
Yeah, nigga got
So
That's
what
a
I'm
bad
saying is
that was
that
a
example, Gary.
fight.
what I'm saying is that niggas what niggas consider a good battle is
Nigga look
who's
drugs.
battling and the quality of the battle itself. That's
Niggas
why
like to
Jay
see
and
blood.
Nas is considered such a great battle because
That
it
shit
was
is
two
not
titans
weak.
battling it out
But yeah,
and
but
niggas really
also
going
somebody
at
could
each
have
other.
got shot.
Gary, you just said out of your mouth it's the content, and Nas ain't dropped that many records.
I
Wait a
didn't
minute.
say he did.
Hey, Gary.
I'm saying the reason why it is considered what it is because who's battling and what was said. Now,
Eh,
what I'm saying about this battle and why I put it over Jay and Nas is this extent of the and how many songs we actually got. How many rounds these niggas actually went, considering who they were. That
hey,
makes it better. It's like it's almost like Jay and Nas going 8 rounds and these niggas going 12 rounds the whole distance.
I'm not
And
even
they
gonna
just
lie.
throwing haymakers the whole time.
I
That's a
say
better
this.
Gary,
fight.
Gary, Gary, to
I
again
think Kendrick
to my
has
man who
the greatest battle performance ever. I ain't gonna lie to
hold up, John, to my
what?
man my man who manned up and was like, y'all wasn't old enough. Here's a classic example. When Super Ugly came out, its first 3 to 6 months of existence, some niggas was trying to give that shit validity and Jay struck back. Here we are years later, niggas do not bring up Super Ugly.
at all.
They
Yeah,
don't.
but that's
So
kind of
that's
my
why, wait
so
a minute,
like
let me finish. That's why my initial statement to you when I came off the mic was Gary, give it time. Give it time because guess what? 6 to 8 months from now, they're not gonna bring up that AI record. They not.
Yeah,
No,
but
they're not.
bro,
That shit
I
is
don't
not
But
gonna
you,
have
age
see, but
well.
I
hold
see,
on.
you don't
That's
always
That's
that's
have to
not gonna
give your
yo,
age well.
time.
hold
And
yo,
on.
if
That's
sometimes
anybody,
but
sometimes
Gary
you
and
know when
Scam,
you witnessing something,
here,
you
That
Gary,
witnessing
AI
history, bro.
record will be
here,
trash in 9 months, Gary. Niggas
here,
will not be
Niggas,
playing
I
that
don't.
record.
But the niggas don't have to remember that record for this battle to
That's
still be the
part of the
best
battle,
battle.
Gary.
It
That is
may be
part of the
part
battle.
of the battle, but
yeah,
Everybody's
but
that doesn't
excited about
change
it
that.
now.
That doesn't just
yeah,
because even
Giving
if I would
something
concede,
time tells you if it's a classic or
bro,
not.
that's
Not because
dang,
it
dang.
looks like a
Even if
classic.
I were concede the fact that
here,
niggas 10 years from now may not look at that Taylor made freestyle record the same way they did when it came out, that's
hey,
not going to
Gary,
change my opinion on this battle.
here,
It's
When the
not.
facts
Gary and Scam,
change, your opinion should
Gary,
change.
look, Gary and
The
Scam.
fact doesn't change.
If
When the
anybody
facts
knows,
change,
look,
so should your opinion.
Gary and Scam, real quick, and I'm gonna jump off. When
pause.
Kendrick did the shit about A minor, it was in the fucking key of A minor. A
Oh my
minor,
lord, this
We
is the
know, bro.
nerdiest shit I ever heard.
no,
We
no,
know,
no,
bro. We
no.
know, bro.
A
We know.
minor does not have any black keys. Nigga, that was brilliant.
What?
Wow,
You so wise.
Shout
wow.
out to the Illuminati.
I
That
No,
hope
nigga
that
that
was
was
did,
a
that.
troll because
that
you are
nigga
a
did the
genius.
genius.
That's my rabbit hole niggas.
You did your
Shout out to
Pause.
my
thing, man.
rabbit hole niggas.
Hey,
Pause.
yo.
Listen, man.
Yeah, the
I
reason
don't
why
think
even I
niggas
said
is overreacting by saying this is the best battle ever, bro.
the
Nah,
reason
it's the
why I
best
said
battle ever.
So reasons
It
he
is.
biased. Go off
No,
though.
and you got nostalgia bias.
I don't.
that's
I
from
didn't go
the
that far back.
beginning because I wasn't there for the Tupac battle, but honestly, still in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, that shit was crazy. And another reason why I say that is I feel like because Tupac and Biggie, like the shit they were really about, and like now when I think about it, sort of like Drake is not. I don't know. Like you can't even really compare Kendrick to Drake if you think about it. So it's like that's why a whole nother. I don't know shit.
You absolutely can compare Kendrick to
No,
Drake.
you can't.
Then why
Nah,
are we
because
talking
Drake
about?
got
We've been
ghostwriters.
comparing them for two
Drake
months.
ain't
We've been
No,
Drake is
comparing them
not
for
like,
writing
15
hey,
his own
bro,
years.
shit
hold
though.
on. Let me
That's
say something. Let me say
We've
something
been
about that.
comparing them for 15 years.
y'all
Oh,
have been comparing him for 15 years. I
yo,
never thought
yo,
someone was as good as like Kendrick Lamar is certain niggas that like we get one or two niggas every generation that's a little more special. Yo, Drake is great at making music. Kendrick is great at making music. Kendrick is on a different level. I look at Kendrick as like one of them. He artistically, Drake ain't on the same level as him. I don't give a
yo,
fuck
John,
how
John,
you
what
say
do
it.
you think? What do you think the consensus is about LeBron James' best championship?
3-1.
Right. Do you think niggas realize that in the moment when it happened?
Yeah.
See that's what I'm saying. Like niggas don't have to let time pass to recognize some shit. Niggas knew when that shit went down and he came back from 3-1 and he won the championship in Cleveland. Oh, this is it. This,
But
this is his best.
it was historical though.
So was this. What the fuck
What's
you talking
historical? What's
about? So was
historical about
this.
this? What's historical about this?
Fam,
I
alright,
ain't go.
yo.
I'm not even gonna
Bro,
lie. You
Like,
got yo, Trill. Let me ask you a question. Was Ja Rule historical?
Ja Rule and 50?
Yeah.
hello?
Stop.
y'all
He
niggas
going.
wanna y'all
He's
niggas
thinking.
was
He
just
He's
don't know.
thinking about
Stop.
his
arguing.
Stop.
angle. Let him
Stop.
think. Let
Stop.
him think.
Let him
Let him
answer.
think.
And he's not. He thinking for one reason and one reason only. I know Trill. I
Let
know
him think
Trill.
about his angle.
No. Yeah. He's think that's all he's thinking about because Trill know I
My
got
joint.
it was
My
because if
joint
he
messed up.
called that historic, what I'm about to say is this.
Let him
Nah,
think. Let him think.
We
it wasn't
just watched.
historical. It
We
wasn't
just
historical
watched.
because by the time Ja Rule responded, the battle was damn near over. That's
No,
like
But
that
Let him
wasn't no
but
think. Let him
battle.
no.
think.
What I'm
Y'all talk
saying is
like
historic
a battle
because
is people engaging in battling. It's not one guy dissing one guy, then one guy dissing when it's all over. That's not a battle.
no, I understand, but what I'm
yo,
saying in the
Yeah.
moment, right? Like by the time, of course, you said by the time Clap Back came back, 50 had kicked on this nigga so much he couldn't even come back. He ain't have nothing to say, right? We watched basically the Ja Rule shit in real time with an actual battle, right? And it was the biggest artist, like literally, like numbers wise, the biggest artist of the last
But
pretty much decade. Like
Culturally too, they're the biggest.
Ja
but
Rule
here's the
not the
thing. I
only
think
one.
niggas conflate the trill because I can't even understand how you arguing
Drake
this
is not
historical shit and y'all
culturally the
niggas was
biggest,
just
bro. Stop
arguing
that.
me for
He
five, ten
absolutely
minutes.
is.
Y'all niggas just arguing me for 5, 10
He's
minutes about
commercially
Beanie
the
Sigel and
biggest. He's
fucking
not
Jadakiss, but
culturally
Whatever.
y'all
the
The
want to
biggest.
talk
culture
about
talks about him.
y'all niggas want to talk about this historical shit. Y'all was just arguing that Beans and Jadakiss was a bigger battle than this.
That
What
was
No,
the
cap.
fuck are
no,
y'all
no niggas
like?
was not
But
arguing that.
niggas was arguing that.
No,
Because
niggas
the
was not
conversation,
arguing
because the
that.
question was
That's the
asked,
no.
is this the biggest rap
No,
battle
I
in
said no.
history?
And what I said, my exact
I'm not
statement
saying you,
was,
John. I
no,
didn't say
I'm
you.
the one that, but that's the whole point. I brought up Jadakiss and Beans. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas did not say it was as big. What nigga, pause. What niggas said was, yo, that battle, as far as music, as far as actual rapping, right? This is the only battle that ever we got that much of that at that quality.
Yeah,
That's
but
what we were. That's what I was saying. I'm saying
I
the
got you.
quality of rapping in that battle was at this tier. But what made this superior? That's why I said niggas ain't let me finish. What made this superior was that they were doing actual records.
Yeah,
These
but so
niggas was
here's my thing. I don't conflate rap battle with rap beef or just beef in general. I don't think they're the same thing. Once
what do you
niggas
mean?
get on some street shit, niggas start dying and all this shit. I don't
That
consider that a
wasn't what
rap
that
battle.
was. Them niggas was just
See, but that's
battling,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
They
Like,
was
cause
just
the question
rapping.
is about rap battles, and
But
I
they
You
think
was
can't
niggas.
have
just
it both
rapping, is
ways.
what
That's
I'm
gonna
saying,
come with it.
Gary. They were just rapping, Gary.
Yeah, but what I'm
Like,
saying
yeah,
is
they
a
were
rap
talking
battle to
shit,
me
but they
begins
were
and
just
ends on
rapping.
wax. Well, a rap battle to
And
me
no,
begins and
that
ends on
just on
Hey,
wax.
wax shit.
can
I
I
don't know where
can I get
niggas
in
get
here
that
real
shit
quick?
from.
Cause y'all keep going back and forth. Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, look, man. No rap battle or beef or whatever has captivated the world the way this has. Yes, this the greatest one ever.
No,
This shit been on the news and everything. They've
because
been talking about this on the news, dog. We in the world of computers and technology and information.
Computers.
So yes, this one has passed whatever y'all old heads and everything else y'all look forward to and all this other bullshit.
cap.
Two, this one is the best one so far in Euphoria. What he did on Euphoria speaks for itself.
Uh-huh.
This nigga
Hey, I got
sound
a question. Y'all taking not
okay,
like us or hit him
okay.
up?
I'm taking Ether, bro. Imagine if Ether was on
Huh?
Instagram, bro. Come
Nah, I'm
on,
not
man.
even gonna lie. I'm definitely taking not like us now.
People just
That's
use the
not like
word.
us. Not I ain't gonna lie to you. Not like us is my favorite
Damn, I'm
district.
by LA, and I would take hit
That's
him
my
up.
I don't
favorite.
Shit.
like Hit 'em Up.
That
It's
shit
just a
Not
became
like
my
us
disrespect
is
the
the
favorite
record,
greatest
but
district,
diss
I'm
bro.
song.
not a fan of the record
Nah, I'm
itself.
taking hit him up.
Not
What?
like us. No, not like us is the
I'm
greatest
not a
diss
fan of
song
Hit 'em
ever.
Up personally.
Alright, this not the room for you then, buddy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not like us the greatest diss song
We
ever.
heard you like Fato.
Like if you're not a hip hop fan,
Nah, I didn't. I'm
really
not
should.
saying it's the best diss song of all
No, hold
time,
on.
but
A nigga that say he not a hip hop fan, you should leave. Why are you in here?
that's kind of the
Uh-oh.
It's
the fact
fucking
that this
crazy.
what I'm saying is that this
That
battle
shit was
has,
insulting,
but John, this battle has casual fans and people that's not even fans of hip hop like that at all
Mm-hmm.
invested.
Yep.
So that's you cannot compare this to these other rap battles that like albeit things that were significant culturally, nothing to this magnitude, bro.
bro. I'm not,
Nothing.
bro. You're not getting it. You're not. I'm not gonna keep explaining it. Y'all niggas want to
Like
make a
the
point
fact
that
that these
nigga not trying
niggas,
to. You trying to
I
make a
heard
point
this
that
nigga.
nigga not trying to make that like that shit is ridiculous
I
to me.
heard
I ain't gonna
Jamal
lie.
Crawford reference this battle during live
You're not
commentary of
listening.
the
You're not.
playoff game, bro.
Y'all niggas just be like, and that's what I'm saying. I can see why niggas saying niggas be wanting to argue, bro. I said about 5 or 6 times. It is the biggest battle. Yes, it's not.
I'm not just addressing you though, bro. I'm not
I'm
just
just
addressing
saying,
your
like I
feelings.
don't. We not. I don't know
Cause the
what we.
thing, I ain't gonna lie, like musically, I definitely see what you're saying of like going back and forth for records. But like when shit does pop off and motherfuckers die, that shit does make it like crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'm not
So if
here
you're
for the
saying
death.
that, so what you saying, Gucci and Jeezy?
Nah, I'm not here for the
I'm
death of
gonna
no.
be honest with you. I don't think niggas would be as invested in Big and Pac had them niggas not died.
No, they be investing in Jigga and Nas though.
I think you out of your fucking mind. I don't know how old
I
you
don't
is,
know.
but
Had Biggie and Pac been alive today, I don't think we'd
I
be
mean,
looking
you're
at that
from
rap
Atlanta,
battle.
bro. You're not gonna understand. I'm just being honest.
No, I do understand
You're
because it
not.
still is
If you're
something that reached
saying
out
that,
here. But what I'm
if
saying
you're
is that even
saying that, either
today,
one
when
of two
niggas
things
talk
happen,
about it,
Gary.
I think
Either
the
you're
reason
not
why we
old
still
enough.
talk about it to the
Either
extent that we do
either you're
today is
not
because them
old
niggas
enough.
are no longer here.
No, bro. This is why it was at the time, and like it's the same. That battle was comparatively just on popularity alone is the Michael Jackson of battles.
I get that.
That's true. And it wasn't
I'm
even
not
social
disputing
media back
that.
then.
What I'm saying is,
Talk
had
about
them niggas lived, both of them, we wouldn't look at that battle the same.
that's not true. My nigga, the whole world was split. That was pre-internet, and like you
Mm.
said, like the same way you're making all of these like aspersions about, oh, this shit is on this and this shit is on that. All of that shit was happening with that then
John, let me ask you this:
with
Do you
less
think
media
that
coverage.
do you
They
think
was
that
talking
Tupac and
about that
Biggie's
shit on,
do you think Tupac
bro.
and
They was
Biggie's
talking about.
legacy would be different if they're both were alive?
Yes, I do. Clearly, it would be different because they would have
And is
had
that
more
battle
music.
not a part of their legacy?
What?
Is that battle not a part of their legacy?
What I'm saying? Yes, the battle is part. What I'm trying to say is that battle lost no. That battle was no more significant because they died. I don't agree with Dane with that. There wasn't no more significant. That it's not. That battle was when them niggas was alive. That battle was fucking ridiculous, nigga.
Hmm.
Like the beef alone was ridiculous. You want that was a rap beef and battle.
In
That's
the
why I
region,
asked. That
a
shit must
region
have been
beef.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga, that shit was fucking ridiculous. That nigga, everything was East Coast, West Coast. That was everything, everything. That shit
I think
consumed
again. So I think
everybody.
the things that are getting conflated is that I think that battle in specifically is considered to be one of the most infamous battles in rap history because the fact that both them niggas died. But that doesn't make it the best. I think that it's the fact that it's
Nobody said
infamous. The fact that
nobody
it's
says the
infamous
best. A
because
lot
of
of
those reasons is why we
guys,
talk about it. It's not the battle itself. We
most
talk about it because two niggas died
not
behind it.
the best though.
But that doesn't make it the
Say
best.
that nobody really say that's the best. Niggas say that's like pause the most popular, but most niggas say Jay-Z and Nas is the best that I've heard anyway.
But even that. So do you think this is better than Jay and
That
Nas?
battle,
Yeah,
that battle. Listen,
that battle
The
was
reason I say it's
two
better than Jay and Nas because
before
we
they died. The battle was ginormous. You think this is big? Try choosing up, right? That's where that one was bigger. You chose a side, and us poor folks in the middle, we got to choose either side. The
Mm-hmm.
music was incredible. The response was incredible. No, the worst part about their legacies is their deaths. That's the worst part.
I
That's
think when it
what
comes
made
to
that battle somber.
I think
That's
what
what
big
makes that battle. That's what's always gonna make that battle hard for anyone to swallow as the best because they died. I want y'all to really understand. You got it a little backwards. There was no praise in their death. Niggas was scared to battle because of their death. There was no honor in that death. We didn't, no. Get that out your motherfucking mind. We were not praising shit about this because them brothers died. There was no honor in 25-year-old men dying over words. I get that shit out y'all mind. That's why when drill was happening, we was over here like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Killing people and rapping about it. We were confused. I get why we confused. There's a big ass generational gap happening, and I caught it right there. Yo, we didn't praise that shit. We didn't honor that. That ain't where the highlight of the focus for what us was. No, I don't know who told y'all that. Let us old heads make it very clear, baby. That was the saddest shit. When I'm talking about when Pac died, the world cried. We stopped. Radio
Yeah,
stations didn't
Biggie
play
too.
nobody but Pac. And Pac died first. Honor him in real time.
yeah, that
See
shit.
how that works? Yeah,
I ain't
a
gonna lie, when
respect star right
that,
there.
them
Pac,
niggas died, that shit.
and that's y'all really got to learn a lot about that culture thing. Culture thing. Because this was a culture thing. Pac died first. I know y'all let it throw, but we never forget neither. But I think a lot of times y'all not seeing. Go back and re-listen to Machiavelli and know that that was released after he died on Friday
yo,
the
so
13th.
the thing about this battle is niggas stopped nobody put out music during this battle. Niggas said, all right, let me get out the way and let these
Girl,
two niggas
whose
drop their shit.
battle?
During the Kendrick and Drake shit. Niggas
Not
was like, all right, we not even
that's
gonna
not
release
what happened,
music.
Harry.
What you mean? That's not
Who
what
didn't
happened.
You
release?
think
A
niggas?
couple
Hold on,
people
hold
didn't
on,
release. It
hold on.
wasn't smart, but a
Out the way.
couple people
Hold on,
released.
super. Hold on. It's not niggas got out the way because they wasn't gonna be able to do nothing. After them niggas
But
said
that's what
what?
I'm saying is that the whole world was anticipating and watching for the next nigga to respond. Niggas wasn't checking for niggas' music.
No, I know. After Bryson shit, after what happened with Bryson shit, I don't. I think everything just got shut down,
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. That speaks to how big this battle. Like all eyes was on Drake and Kendrick. What's then the next? This nigga do this. What's the next nigga move?
bro. It was
Niggas wasn't
like
putting
that.
out music for
It was
this shit,
like
bro.
that with Jay Z and Nas too. Niggas focus
No, bro. Niggas wasn't stopping putting out
like,
music for Jay
and
and
this is
Nas,
what I'm
bro. Stop
like.
it.
No, what I'm saying is shit happened. It was a different time, so shit came out at a different time. But when I'm trying to tell you, when Jay put them niggas on that Summer Jam screen, nigga, that shit was the big like yo. That shit was everywhere. They was referencing that shit in every type of forum, my nigga, all through media. Like that. That's what I'm saying. It's just a different time then. But certain spectacles is made at
John, they
certain
don't know
places
what
that
it's like to go in the grocery store in the home magazine rack be about the beef. They don't
But
know that you
this is
walk
what
in the
I'm.
mall and all
Yeah,
the
like this
magazine
is why
racks
I like.
got the same
I
two
love y'all New
faces
York
on
niggas,
it.
bro.
This
But
is no,
y'all
I'm not
niggas
from New
really
York,
act
baby.
like.
I'm not from New York. That's where
she's
you
from
fuck it up.
Minnesota,
See,
dude.
I'm
Well,
from
fine. What I'm not
Minnesota,
necessarily.
baby.
I wasn't
I'm
necessarily
talking
talking
about
to you.
small as hell Minnesota. No, 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 no. I'm telling you that their rap, since you think it was so damn small in your head, let me back John up. I'm from little ass Minnesota. And when you went in all the grocery stores, it was big and pot, big and pot, big and pot. J and Nines, J and Nines, J and Nines, everywhere. Y'all don't know what it's like for all the magazines to be the internet. Your news is the internet. Yeah. The
Them
radio
niggas,
is the
man, them
internet.
niggas had whole. Them niggas had like
They
you
took
gotta
over
realize,
everything.
Gary. We just consume shit different. Pause. So it was like, yeah, like she said, we had magazines. Them niggas was on the front of all of them hip
I'm
hop
not
publications.
denying that.
They
Like y'all
was
don't
on.
have
They
to
was
sell
on the.
me on how
Them
big
niggas is
Biggie and
going
Pac
to the.
was.
Them niggas is going to the
I ain't gonna lie,
radio
they was
station.
bigger
Like,
than
Y'all don't
Kendrick and
have to
Drake in their
sell me.
prime.
I'm old enough to remember a lot of this shit. Y'all don't have to sell me on
nah,
this. I know
y'all
this.
niggas
But we're
is in
talking
the
about a
fucking.
rap battle
I
that
think
in
y'all
real
niggas in
time
Atlanta not
people are
paying attention.
paying
Gary,
attention to
I'm about to update the link.
internationally.
I'm about to update the link at the top. Check that out. My bad. Continue, yo.
Y'all not understand. Like these are like this is something that people across the world are paying attention to in real time.
Bro,
Like
what
it's
I'm
I'm
not
saying
saying,
like
Biggie and
Biggie and
Pac
Pac
was
for as
across
big
the
as it
world too.
was not as big as this. It
Bro,
wasn't.
Biggie and
Not in real
Pac
time.
was
It
as
was
big
not.
as
them in
Biggie.
their prime
You
was
out of
bigger
your
than
fucking
Drake and
mind,
Kendrick.
bro.
Though.
No, respectfully.
My that nigga Tupac was a fucking movie star. What are you talking about? You're not
Pac
even. He was a
Pac was
movie
big.
star.
I'm not denying that. Even Biggie
That
was big.
nigga
I'm
Biggie
not
was
denying
my
that.
nigga. Biggie
Yeah,
was
they
the
was
king
bigger
of New
artists than
York.
We're
Drake and
talking
Kendrick
about
in
Biggie
their
two
was
prime
the
though.
king.
artists.
My nigga, look. Pac was a movie star. Biggie was the king of New York when that shit meant everything to hip hop.
Yeah, they
Like
was
my
bigger
nigga,
artists than
But
Drake and
hip
Kendrick
hop
though.
listen.
wasn't as big then.
Bro, listen, bro.
Wait,
Hip hop
what?
was crossing into mainstream media. Like after
Yes.
Wu Tang, hip hop had crossed into mainstream media. This was the first time these niggas like this is after Rodney King and all this shit. Nigga Pac was already in the media crazy, shooting at the police, fuck, beating the case. Like he beat the rape case, spitting on the cameraman, nigga. Pac was that nigga was box office, nigga. I don't know what you're talking about. And like I
I'm not
said,
saying, well, no,
like
box office is putting a lot on it, but
my nigga, what are
we're
you
not
talking
gonna,
about? He was
yeah,
box
because
office. He was. When I'm saying box office, I'm not just talking about. I'm talking about once the paparazzi is following you at a certain rate, like you on
we're
a different
talking
level.
about Drake.
Listen.
Like, what are we
He
talking about?
doesn't realize. He doesn't
You're
realize
saying
that
these
Will
niggas
Smith,
were
Bro,
as
more.
big
Like,
as
niggas had to
Will
do
Smith.
effort to do
Listen,
this
let me
shit.
slow it down for you. Let me slow it down for you. You know how big Will Smith is, right? Will Smith is a rapper. He's so big you don't remember he's a rapper. And Tupac was bigger. Listen, Will Smith will tell you out of his own mouth that Tupac is the bigger star. Will
Nigga,
Smith tell
Tupac
other
had
niggas,
Madonna, my nigga.
listen, Will Smith tell other niggas, I mean, y'all do features, but I do
Tupac had
features.
Madonna. What
So
are we
many,
talking about?
he says, I sell so many tickets
bro,
that your movie theaters still
Nigga
need
had Madonna
bleachers.
in the 90s.
Okay?
Tupac.
You have to understand that Will Smith is the highest selling rapper ever. And goddamn it, he tells you himself that even with all his accolades as a rapper, Tupac was bigger.
at a
All his
certain point in their
accolades
at a
as an
certain point in their
actor,
career,
and
sure.
Tupac was still bigger.
At
If
a certain point,
Tupac would have
Nah,
lived,
that
if
nigga, listen.
Tupac
at a
wouldn't have
certain point in their
lived,
Them
career,
niggas, yo,
Nah,
sure.
bro.
he
Will
was
Smith would
But
Media,
never
by the time,
been
wait a
you
minute,
gotta
bigger.
wait a minute.
understand, bro. Media,
By
even
the
though,
time by the time Tupac died, sure. But we're talking, Will Smith's career didn't really take off until
No, Will
Independence Day,
Smith,
which dropped in
what?
'96.
bro,
What?
Like we're talking,
listen.
like
What?
because
That's not
after
true,
this,
bro.
What?
because
you
after
can't
That's
You
this,
not true,
revise
bro.
saying that
history. You
Will
can't.
Smith was a rapper before
Nah.
Tupac was
I'm
a
not. So, but
rapper?
you're
Bugging,
listen.
bro.
Like I'm
There
saying,
was
Like
a
by that
Will
time, that
if
Smith
we're
nigga Will
talking
Smith was
early
before
out of here,
Jordan and
'90s,
bro.
Tupac
That
early to
nigga
mid
alone.
was on
Oh
'90s,
my
NBC.
God.
yes,
Wait, what was he
Tupac
on?
was bigger
NBC or
than Will
ABC? I
Smith.
think he was on NBC, right? Nigga, Will Smith was on NBC on prime time. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
Bro,
that's big.
no,
Not
listen.
making sense, bro.
I'm saying Will Smith doesn't
Yo, bro,
become Will
we
Smith
have
that we know
focus.
him to be until '96,
You out
'97,
of your
because that's when
mind, bro.
Sir,
Independence Day.
I don't know,
You're out
That's
of
when
your
Will
independent.
mind,
Let me
you
bro.
stop
finish.
facts, sir?
Let me
That is
That
a
finish.
nigga was
bold
on
faced
network
lie.
Let
television
me
in
That
the
is
It
a
90s.
doesn't
What the
matter,
fuck is
bold
you
bro.
faced
talking about?
lie.
Will Smith wasn't the movie star like huge name until
Bro, that
Independence
nigga
Day
was.
and Men in Black
What
came
are
out,
you
bro.
talking about, bro? That nigga was an
That's where you
A-list.
are.
That nigga won a
Darling, let me tell
Grammy in
you,
like
Independence
1988. What
Day
are you
is the
talking
Bro, I'm
about?
not
biggest
saying he
movie.
wasn't a star. I'm saying Will
You
No,
was a
listen,
Smith.
listen, brother,
superstar,
listen.
nigga.
No,
You
What are you
have to
Will
talking
Smith
about?
understand.
became
You
a
have to understand,
superstar with Independence Day. Y'all are
Stop right
No,
there.
wrong.
This is where I
no.
want you to go look up a movie called 6 Degrees of Separation.
That
Fire.
Yeah.
wasn't nowhere. I
Starring
know he
Will
was in that
Smith.
movie. That movie was
No, no,
nowhere
no,
near
no.
as box
Stop,
office as Independence Day. Stop it.
Stop running your mouth.
Not
Sometimes
about
it's
box
okay to
office.
say,
That
you
nigga
know
was
what?
a
I
superstar.
You
stand
the one that
corrected.
used the word
I
box
want you to
office.
under. Hey,
He
bro. I
was
want you.
box office. What are you talking about?
Oh.
I'm about to. No, no, no. Let's slow him down. Let's slow him down, John, John.
And
Six
I
Degrees of
already explained.
Separation with Will Smith.
I
This
already
movie
explained
had
what I
the
meant, but
likes of
when I said
Sidney
box office,
Poitier in it, the biggest fucking actor of anybody's era. Okay, Sidney Poitier is probably the most well-known black actor ever, and Will Smith starred. He's the star in a movie with Sidney Poitier. Go look up 6 Degrees of Separation,
Do
sir.
you really want me to
Will
compare
Smith,
what Six
hold,
Degrees of
bro,
Separation did
no, no,
opening
no. I
weekend
want
versus
you to look
Independence
at
Day?
the date, date
I'm not saying
of
Will
that
Smith
movie.
you're not
No,
listening to
you're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about
This shit is crazy.
timing, good brother, timing,
Hey, could I say something real
chronologically.
quick? Yo, that link that Kashawn just posted at the top is crazy. I was trying to find this shit earlier. I think that's the whole story they got to put together because it seems like they dug through everything and put it together. So y'all definitely need to check that shit out.
well, what?
Yeah,
What
Can
you
I
talking
yeah.
about?
Trap
can
told
I
What
Trap
is
jump
that
in
told me
real
to
about?
quick?
ask y'all that about.
Yo, what
Trap
is it
told me to
about?
ask
What is
this,
it about?
bro. It's the nigga that
It's
the
about
nigga
the Ebony Prince nigga
the
and
Ebony
shit.
Prince nigga breaking the
And all
shit
the
down.
evidence. Hey, did Drake really? I was in the game. Did Drake really
Use
go on
Ozempic.
X? I was trying to remember what I heard halfway. Academics live stream and just confess everything is what I heard. I might be absolutely
It
wrong.
don't make sense that Drake would ask him because academics believes that Drake lied about the shit. That doesn't make sense that Drake would ask him to do that. Like
Okay, slow down. So Drake didn't say it. Axe said Drake was lying, or did
Act
Drake
Act
say
Act,
Drake was lying?
Act tried to get that nigga a pass and said, "Oh, I think him and Kendrick lying." Bro, come on,
Yeah.
son. He tried to do that, but bro, that evidence, that look at that link, and that nigga Ebony Prince is going ham on Twitter exposing this shit, bro. He posted a video and a receipt that had Drake in it. And the fans is making it worse. They're posting like stories that Drake posted. That bro, what made it crazy? A fan posted a story that Drake posted at the jewelry store the same day of the receipt
Yo.
from the jewelry store. So the shit is all real. It's all real. The nigga Drake got caught lying.
This shit is getting wicked. That post, whoever did that shit needs to be a detective because
Yo, you
fuck.
know what's crazy? You know what the nigga Kendrick said to the nigga? The end of
What?
that song, he told that nigga at the last song. That nigga said the rabbit. Oh no, not at the end of it.
Yep.
In the
In the
middle
middle
of
of
the
the song.
song, the nigga said the rabbit hole go deeper. You don't want to go no further. Like if that nigga, yo,
That's why it's crazy when I go
Yep.
back and listen to all the tracks. You can hear Kendrick's like, "Hey man, you don't want to fuck with this."
But that's what I'm saying. Kendrick ain't got no reason to lie.
when that nigga said you must be a horrible person, like I took that shit as like he really toying with this nigga, and now I realize like nah, he meant like
That
yo. Every
that
time I listen to Meet the Grams, that shit just get better and
No,
better.
he
Like
meant it, bro.
yeah,
John, that nigga meant every word, bro.
yeah, he
that
meant
man
every
That's
he
what
meant
I thought.
whatever
I'm
he
like, he
said
thought.
about that nigga. He meant that shit.
that man told Sandra people like your
Hey,
son
so
should die.
I seen that. I was looking at that shit. Not a damn
Uh-huh.
forgot. Why y'all make an old lady forget?
When I see you stand by sexy red, I
You
believe you
know what?
see two
Stop
bad
it. I think
bitches.
you too see bad bitches.
That nigga still.
He is so mean.
That shit was so yo. I listen
He
to
said, I ain't
Euphoria
even
yo
bleed him yet.
every
Can I
day
bleed
now,
him?
at least
Bet.
twice.
That song go crazy. People say they don't like the beat,
That's
but I mean it's a preference,
that's
but
why like
Nah, that beat
you
is
were
straight.
saying when he
yeah.
said like he think he should die and shit. I was like, what the
He
fuck? At first
meant
when I
that.
heard it, but now when I
Yo,
hear it,
you
I'm like,
want to
oh
hear something
shit.
funny? Also, he did that was very subtle and Meet the Grams.
What's up?
You notice he ain't never called him Drake and Meet the Grams.
He
He
said
He
kept
did.
calling.
Aubrey.
He called him Aubrey every time. That's why he like when he said I ain't got a hating bone in my body. Yo, that shit like that whole line was wild because when he said, "Dear Aubrey, I hope you ain't think I meant to. I ain't really mean to come and crash your party." Like that shit is like he telling you like he being facetious. And niggas like, yo, why this nigga keep saying why he saying some shit like he ain't hating the nigga? Nah, it's like he's talking to two different people.
Mm.
Bro, I didn't mean to come crash your party. What does that mean? Think about it.
My nigga, no.
Mm.
He's like basically like he was telling Drake, right? This girl fuck you up because he was telling Drake, like, dummy, I knew this was coming. Like, think about it. You named your song Family Matters. I named this Meet the Grams. You know what's going on now. It's
Yep.
like because think about it. I asked myself, why the fuck would you be so why this calculated nigga Kendrick, right? If he been this calculated, right? We was only one song deep. Then he dropped 616, right? And he tells the nigga that he got a mole. I'm like, why would you tell him he got a mole? I'm not realizing he got 10 fucking records and he been basically plotting this shit out for a couple months, right? I'm not realizing none of this because we getting all this information now in hindsight.
Yeah.
Nigga, this nigga was basically confirming on Meet the Grams, right? Because you think about it, like you said, we figured out he named it Meet the Grams, right? That line meant, yo, I really know everything about you.
Yo,
And the new
John,
whole king.
what I
And
was
the new whole
saying,
king.
what I was
That's in
saying,
fucking
why he said I didn't mean to crash your party.
Listen, when he
That's an
said,
entendre.
Yeah,
Hold on,
because he
man.
dropped it 15 minutes after.
That yeah, but the
right,
Oh.
entendre. Hold on, the entendre is also who is a nigga that's on the run right now is Diddy. Those parties.
No,
He's
no.
talking about I didn't mean
no,
to expose
you're
No,
that.
no,
reaching with
listen,
that one.
no.
No, it's
When
not
he's
a
saying,
reach.
listen,
Meet the Grams is about
why
that
he's
shit.
saying crash your party, no. This is what it was, bro. The reason he's telling a nigga that, right? Drake thought that was the kill shot. You ain't read that a nigga paid, like Kendrick got his man paid. A nigga, Drake paid the nigga 150,000 for what the nigga is saying for information, and he fed Drake bullshit information. So what Drake said happened to Kendrick actually happened to Drake.
but
I
there's
knew that from the
there's
beginning of
actually a lot of I'll just say this real
Go
quick.
ahead.
There's actually a post like on TikTok. A lot of people have been putting up posts talking about, yo, my high school crush used to always go to Drake's house parties, and so now I'm loving seeing this happen. Like, there's been a lot of niggas from Toronto who
Thank
claim
you.
that they were in high school, and that a lot of the
Y'all
girls
don't
in high
get it.
school used to go party at a Drake's house. All that shit's
Exactly.
coming out now.
Y'all
That's
aren't
why he said
catching
I
it.
mean,
the
I
Gatorade.
take all of
No,
those things
no,
with
y'all
a
not
grain of
catching it.
salt. At this point, I do with all these allegations that's about to fly out now. I look at the same way I look at Diddy's allegations, the same way I look at Kelly's. Like, man, the first couple of them that did it when it wasn't popular, I'm gonna give y'all that and give you a better ear. Everybody else, I'm gonna need to actually just hear the actual facts of it before I get excited.
The
But
the
you
thing is, he's telling you, he's dropping the info. Like you got to get it. When he said
listen,
freaky ass nigga, hold
listen.
on one
I
second, one
understand.
second.
I cannot finish my thoughts, sir, because I promise if I forget again, I'll be pissed. So, uh, damn. Okay,
Hmm?
so listen. Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, so when he did you for you, he said, "I'll be at New Hokie." That part right there, go back and listen to that and watch the video that Drake dropped for Family Matters, right? That all came from the video. Everything that Kendrick was talking about was in the Matters video. And that's why I always set him up. If you set him up, then how did he know about all of that before you dropped it,
Yo,
sir?
what I'm
And
saying
Nah,
is
so,
this, right?
academics just confirmed on this
What I'm
stream that
saying is
all of that
this.
shit Drake did was a lie.
You're
He
you're
I
just
know,
calling it a
and
confirmed it.
that's what
reach.
I'm.
You're
But
hold
hold on,
on.
these
You're
are
calling
these.
it a reach,
Oh,
man.
sir,
But
sir.
Oh
But
my
that's my
god.
point. Like when I sit back and look at this, when I analyzed it from the beginning, I was like, nah, that shit can't possibly be true. These are the things I'm looking at. Like how would he know, Drake, if you fed him bad info and you don't have a mole, how would he know about your video? Right? That's a huge thing. How would he know
And
about the
that's
Family Matters video? He knew, somebody let him know what Drake recorded. Somebody let Kendrick know
Yo,
that
listen,
Drake gonna
right?
mention your child and your woman.
We agree with
And
that.
that sent it over. That's why he was like, we could have kept it a friendly fade. That's why he was trying to tell him, like, bro, your guys don't even want you to do this. So clearly, when we're all screaming, who in the room with Drake is culturally tapped in, like, nah, bro, don't do that. Clearly they're there. He's not listening to the point to where they leaked this shit out. Like, okay, bro, you think it's a game? I'm gonna let you see what happens. And they
Man,
like, yo,
listen,
bro,
right?
he said X, Y, Z, and now look,
Man, you're saying
like
it's a reach. You're saying it's
that
a
ain't no
reach.
fucking reach. That's what
No, no, no,
happened,
no, no,
nigga.
no. Let me
Like
finish,
that's
man.
literally what happened.
Man,
Somebody was
Oh
relax.
like,
my
I'm
"Oh,
not
you
saying
think
what
days.
you're
it's a
saying is a reach.
game?" and told Kendrick
Man,
everything. He probably
I'm
even
not
seen
saying
the
what you're saying
video
is a reach.
before it even got
Oh my
finished. I'm
God,
telling
bro.
you, he knew all the
Some
details
people
of the
talk just
video.
to
Ma'am,
talk.
He,
ma'am,
all right, go
ma'am.
ahead.
I'm not saying what you're saying is a reach. What I'm saying is this. The Kendrick shit that I told you earlier is not a reach. He says it and not like us. Say, Drake, I hear you like him young. Then you gotta think Kendrick is very direct. He leaves entendres but later confirms it. You gotta think when a nigga said freaky ass nigga he is 6'9" God. What does that really mean? Takashi 6'9". That's why he's saying it. It's a wordplay on you the six God, but you flip the six upside, it's a nine down. You get it, you snitching. I know shit that'll make niggas think Gunna wanna look like a saint. The new whole king shit. It's all connected. There are no reaches with the Kendrick
Yeah.
shit. The nigga's literally telling you. It's in every song.
Uh,
Kendrick. Dude be having the layers too. All of his shit is layers. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
duh.
In every song. The shit's in every song, bro. That's the thing about Kendrick is a good writer. There are clues there. When a person's a good writer, there are clues all the time you can gather. When they're not a good writer, you can't gather it even with the clues they leaving. Because the shit ain't connected. This nigga is saying the same shit in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. I don't see how like it's the same thing. He been calling this nigga a pedophile since Euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
You make music to pacify him. That was the first light jab at it. I could double down on that line, but I spare you this time. Random acts of kindness. Where's the reach? Nigga been calling him a pedophile.
Year-old Yo, listen to this. Because from everybody I've talked to, including Drake, we can't even see any, like, we don't even know where this came from. And Kendrick said it so definitively in what was supposed to be his biggest song, which was supposed to be the biggest expose. So that's the thing. That's my theory. I believe that the 11-year-old child thing from by Drake was probably either fed to Kendrick, planted. I don't know how. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how. Okay, but that is my theory.
Or he really got a daughter and he's just hiding the shit still.
Nah, he said it's no more. He said, look, nigga said there's no more. He said that ain't no bowl. Cause how the fuck is there a bowl? He said the only thing he felt like he planned it was that these things were stolen. Okay, so